Just waking up in the morning, gotta thank God. I don't know, but today seems kinda odd. No barking from the dog, no small. And mama cooked the breakfast with no hog. I got my grub on, but didn't dig out. Finally got a call from a girl I wanna dig out. Hooked it up for later as I hit the dough. Thinking, will I live another 24? I gotta go, cause I got me a drop top. And if I hit the switch, I can make the ass drop. Had to stop at a red light, looking in my mirror, not a jacker in sight. And everything is alright. I got a beat from Kim, and she can fuck all night. Called up the homies and I'm asking y'all, which part are y'all playing basketball? Get me on the court and I'm troubled. Last week fucked around and got a triple-double. Freaking niggas every way like MJ. I can't believe today was a good day. Drove to the pad and hit the showers. Didn't even get no static from the cowards. Cause just yesterday them bulls tried to blast me. Saw the police and they rolled right past me. No flexing, didn't even look in a nigga's direction as I ran the intersection. Went to Show Dog's house, they was watching you on TV raps. What's the haps on the craps? Shake 'em up, shake 'em up, shake 'em up, shake 'em. Roll 'em in a circle of niggas and watch me break 'em with the 7-11, 7-11, 7 even back door Little Joe. I picked up the cash flow. Then we played bones, and I'm yelling domino. Plus nobody I know got killed in South Central LA. Today was a good day. Left my nigga's house paid. Picked up a girl, been trying to fuck since the 12th grade. It's ironic, I had the boo, she had the chronic. The Lakers beat the Supersonics. I felt on the big fat fanny, pulled out the jammy and killed the poop nanny. And my dick runs deep, so deep, so deep, put her ass to sleep. Woke her up around 1, she didn't hesitate to call Ice Cube the top gun. Drove her to the pad and I'm coasting. Took another sip of the potion, hit the 3-wheel motion. I was glad everything had worked out. Dropped her ass off and then chirped out. Today was like one of those fly dreams. Didn't even see a berry flashing those high beams. No helicopter looking for a murder. 2 in the morning, got the fat burger. Even saw the lights of the Goodyear blimp, and it read Ice Cube's a pimp. Drunk as hell, but no throwing up. Halfway home, and my page is still blowing up. Today I didn't even have to use my AK. I gotta say it was a good day. Yeah. Beer some more. Beer some more. Hey, wait a minute, Pooh. Stop this shit. What the fuck I'm thinking? All right. All right, we here. Oh, hold on. Oh, shit.
When I was pregnant in jail, I thought I was going to have a baby and the baby would never be with me, but I was acquitted a month and 3 days before Tupac was born. I was
there you go.
Real happy because I had
much fun to do this. Okay, here we go. What's good, chat? How y'all doing? How you doing, chat room? Much love to everybody. Hold on, let me adjust my mic real quick. Oh shit. Let me adjust my mic. There you go. There we go. Let me adjust the microphone. The microphone master, DMC. Yeah, can't nobody mess around with me. What's up, y'all? Go ahead. All right, what's up? What's up, chat? How you doing, chat room?
Damn, my mic is too far away. Damn, I always do that shit. But it's all good. Y'all can hear me, right? Y'all can hear me though. I ain't gotta run to the microphone, right? But y'all can hear me, right? All right. Y'all know I'm very unprofessional. Yeah. Shout out to everybody. Shout out to everybody. What's up, y'all? I took about 3 days. I think I took 4 days off from a panel. I've done this. I got to refresh. And I think it was good refreshing. I just do my rant in my car. And I think I feel so good for refreshing. I'll probably do it for another 5 days. Because maybe y'all motherfuckers can miss me. Miss me, goddammit, don't you? Know that I'm the rawest motherfucking conservative on YouTube, motherfucker. Know this. Know this. Know that I'm not political, motherfucker. Know this. Maybe you motherfuckers would appreciate me. Maybe I should just disappear for another 5 fucking days. You dig? Maybe I should disappear another 5 days and let you motherfuckers go in there with these cornball ass conservatives. No, I ain't gonna say conservatives because both of you motherfuckers cornballs. Let me shut up. Let me shut the fuck up. Because I'm crazy. I'm petty already. I'm petty. Hey, son, am I petty? You even say I'm petty like my daddy. I'm petty. I'm petty. What's up? What's up, Queen? Shout out to you, Queen. How you doing, Queen? I saw how you went up, you went on the manosphere. Shout out to you. That's respect, props. I was like, damn. She has so many trolls in a goddamn chat room. You know what? Anytime you get over 30 dislikes, next. That's all I gotta say. Anytime you get over 30 dislikes, next. You know, that means the haters make you famous. That's it. That's fucking it.
That's some real shit, bro.
I can cut the video off right now and give you motherfuckers a fucking and say this was a promo and delete the video right now, nigga. Can I get a witness? Can I get a witness? I am gonna reach Delk and I will make a motherfucker cry. Please. Motherfucker. I'm cold like that, motherfucker. I don't have to watch the fucking news. All I can do is watch your bullshit. All I can do is watch our bullshit because I smell bullshit. Next. Thick skin only. Thick skin only. Next. All right. I'm the one. I'm that fly on the shit. That fly don't want to leave that shit. I'm the fly on that shit. You ever seen a dog shit and that fly don't want to leave? Wow. Like, why that fly won't disappear?
Why ain't you leaving?
I'm the motherfucking fly on the shit. I will troll your ass. Ooh, that was too petty. You know what? That was kind of cold. That was petty. That was petty right here.
I gotta move around from that one.
Can I get a witness? Can I get a witness? I see 32 likes, only one thumb down. Matter of fact, I would give my own self a thumb down. Look, I'm gonna sacrifice and give my own self a thumb down. Hold on, bro. Look, 32. Look, I gave my own self a thumb down. There you go. I be my own hater. I gave my own self a thumb down.
Man. That was too much. Man, that was good.
How many YouTubers get their own self a time? I put my own self on a timeout before, and I gave my own self a thumb down. Next.
That was real good.
I gave my own self a thumb down. I hate that shit I said because I hate that you motherfuckers gonna get triggered. But I love to see you trigger. But I hate to see how you motherfuckers gonna have a meltdown. I hate to see you motherfuckers have a meltdown. You motherfuckers will have a meltdown for real. This skin only will make you have a meltdown. I will make you have a meltdown. Anybody ready to have a meltdown? Thick skin only meltdown. Look, I'm gonna come with meltdown Wednesday or something. Meltdown Tuesday. Thick skin only meltdown. I'm gonna make you motherfuckers have a meltdown, motherfucker. You're gonna look like that motherfucking lady on the Wicked Witch of the West. The bitch had a meltdown. All you had to do is throw water on that bitch. She's a snowflake. She had a meltdown. It's all delusional. She had a meltdown. The bitch from the motherfucking West, wherever she's from, had a meltdown. She got triggered by water.
Oh. Can't throw water on the witch, man.
You dig?
That's
Come on, son.
hard.
You know I'm telling the
That's
goddamn truth. You know I'm petty, son.
shit.
This ain't political. I'm doing the parody of the Wizard of Oz. The Wizard of Oz is not real. The man that had to kill someone the Wizard of Oz. Remember, they was looking for the wizard, and then dude had a brain already. He had courage already, and they looked for that man behind the curtain. Yeah, and that man behind the curtain was a pussy. That the Oz nigga was a pussy. He was a pussy. You can look at him and tell he sucked dick. Whew. Can I get a witness? That motherfucker, that's why that motherfucker stay behind the curtain. There's a problem with you, a lot of you YouTubers. You stay behind the curtain. You stay behind the curtain. See, I don't need to open the panel tonight because I'm feeling mighty petty. I'm feeling mighty petty. I'm feeling mighty petty. Maybe, look. Ooh-wee.
What's going on?
I see y'all in 5 days now. Woo. I see y'all in 5 days.
Hey, you talking? Hey, yeah. Yeah,
Dick. Thank you. You post on Facebook and you thank you, Common Sense. I appreciate you, bro. You get to know me a little bit, you might get a wrench. I ain't quick giving out wrenches right away. You might.
You know what's taking the guy so
Dude,
long?
you good. You just hit a blunt and you worried about.
I'm just asking. I don't care.
Look, I'm arguing with my son. It's my son. Shout out to your son. Say hi to the chat room, son. We got Mark Delk in the house. We got another Delk in the house.
that was my home.
He's the left wing of Delk over here. Who was in the background song? That's Ryder right there. And that's my son. That's Mark.
They might be on some. I don't know. They might be on some mode.
And make sure
it feel like Friday.
And do me a favor, y'all.
It's summertime.
Hold on.
I guess I'm making excuses. Maybe they are.
Hold on, y'all. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. I'm just got here. It's 15 minutes, and no one hit that Cash App or the damn PayPal or that super chat. Hit one of the motherfuckers. I'm cutting this motherfucking stream off right now. Swear to God. Let me get at least one of those, a super chat or something, and I'll cut this motherfucker off right now.
You know what, bro?
That's it. Let's do this.
Damn,
Can I get some?
You know what? Hey, man. Oh. You know what? Hold on 1 second, bro. Hold on 1 second, bro.
No, he gonna come out his pocket. He gonna give me a super chat in his pocket.
Hold on 1 second, bro.
He said, "Hold on, give me a second." He been giving look. He said the super chat. He right next to me.
I don't know if you can hear what you saying though.
Look. Can we get again? I get a witness.
Maybe you feel it. I don't know how you feeling.
Get a witness. Look, he just gave me a little bit of something right here, man.
I feel what you just said.
I can't do it. At least something. Look, that's better than nothing. At least it gave you something. You dig what I'm saying?
God,
all right, here.
I really felt that.
Yes.
On some old shit, I really felt
that.
Yeah.
No, you stepped out on faith. Look at me.
You good? I don't know,
you stepped out on faith.
You thing.
You did.
Hey.
Mm-hmm. Hey. Yes. Welcome to Thick Skin Only, y'all. But am I too petty right now, y'all? Thank you, David. Thank you. I appreciate it, David. Next.
I don't know.
Yeah.
That's real shit.
That's real shit, man. Yeah. I'm petty as fuck, though. But listen, everybody. To all the people. To all the people, man. See, my son got his headphones up. Because he don't look, he think I'm crazy. Hey, what ashtray, man? I'm looking for my square. God damn it, you high motherfuckers, man. What's up, Harold? What's up, Harold? How you doing? How you doing over here, man?
I had to say that because I went to church and gave
I just
Hey,
look, you just
man.
gave me a $5 super chat right
I went
here.
to church.
It ain't tax. You
Hey,
right
bro.
next to me. So
Nah,
and I'll take it. Look, I literally got people
was
like, look, I got people that walk up to me
nah, I love church.
that know me personally. And here's a super chat right here. That give it to me right in my hand.
That's real shit.
You know, it's real talk, man. I'm just trying to have this platform on. Where's the Jerry Springer background? This ain't Jerry Springer right now. This is Mo Springer, nigga.
Man.
And what's up, West Coast? We got West Coast 206. What's up, my nigga? How you doing? Yeah. Hey, I'm about to do something about JB Gunner in a couple more days. I'm gonna tear that cracker up. Because I'm sick and tired of his Tyrone videos. Nigga got a Big Mac. Look at this shit, man. This nigga got a Big Mac. He got a Big Mac. You see this shit? What does it look like to you? A Big Mac. You like Big Macs? nigga, you eat Big Mac back in the day, nigga. Hey, my son got so. What's up, Mark? We got Mark Miller in the motherfucking house. Shout out to you, Mark. Boom, boom, boom. Nigga got a Big Mac. Look, let me see that bread right here. Hold on, I'm gonna show you how a Big Mac look. Look, I know I'm touching your burger, right? Look. No, I want to eat it, but look at this right here. Damn, this is green screen. Ain't even showing the Big Mac. But this is the Big Mac. The green screen ain't showing the whole thing. But this Big Mac. Try to touch on your burger, man. I have not been touching on my nuts. Okay. Okay. I don't want you. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking shit. Damn, I talk too much shit live streaming.
God damn.
This is why I don't live stream on Facebook no more. Facebook wouldn't able to handle this. They be like, this dude is crazy. You know what? John, maybe I should live stream on Facebook and YouTube at the same time. And just do it just to get banned to prove a point. Because I don't care. I got no ties to Facebook no more. Let me see the light, bro. I'm just chilling tonight, man. You dig? Everybody has fun tonight. But I'm here with Ryder. I'm here with my son. He don't want to hear me.
Man, I'm like, high as fuck.
My son think I'm a joke.
Dog said that. You know, a joke.
You just sound aggressive.
Huh?
You just sound aggressive.
He said I sound aggressive. He knows how his daddy is. Nigga, you aggressive too. You want to get triggered? Have a cup of drink. Come on. Talk shit with us. You a liberal. Let's talk shit. Tell everybody why you voted for Bernie.
Damn.
Tell them why you voted for Biden. My son voted for Biden. I want to know this. I want to know this. Why my son voted for Biden? I'm triggered by you. I'm embarrassing. I told the whole world my son voted for Biden. Come on.
Oh, no.
Now who gonna get triggered in the chat room? No, your son didn't. But you know what? The conservatives know not to play with me. They don't have to play with me. They know not to play with me.
Y'all funny.
Hey, Dad, why were you just messing
Because I'm honest. You did vote for Biden. You know what? I know a lot of conservatives that my age, their kids voted for Biden too. It's kind of, it happens in young generation. It has to do with you, man. I took Ashley to go vote for Hillary Clinton in 2016. Remember? She said, Daddy, I'm voting for Hillary. Yes, I'm voting for Trump. So I took her. We stood there. I'm like, damn. I said, Ashley, it ain't too late to change your mind. She said, nope, I'm going with Hillary. Bloop. And she did. And then I hugged her. You know, I said, son, I'm proud of you. You voted for the first time. Because she couldn't vote at 17. I'm not 17, but you know what I'm saying? She couldn't vote at that time. And she voted for Hillary Clinton. And I don't hold that against her.
Wow.
That's it.
Wow.
Do you hold against me? I voted for Trump, son.
Wow.
He voted for Biden. And he's a Bernie bro. A Bernie bro. You know why? Because he was at the rally with me. He had his Bernie stuff on. He had a Bernie pen. Look, someone's patting out Bernie pen. I'm not gonna give it to you. I said, why? It's for my son. Oh, okay. I took it. I got the Bernie pen from him, button from him. And I said, here, son, I gave it to her right at the rep, didn't I? Remember I gave it to you? And said, here, wear it. Stand up. Go protest over there. And I'm over here. I wanted to argue with him. I said, get over there protesting. And we meet up in a little bit. And then he looked at me like this. Daddy's crazy.
Right.
I wasn't trying to convert him. I actually kind of thought it was fun.
Right.
I'm laughing. Yeah, well, there you go. He's a Bernie, bro.
You're doing his own thing, man.
My intention wasn't to make an ass out of him, but to let him know he's delusional. But but he thinks Trump supporter is delusional, don't you?
Think so?
You think Trump supporter is delusional, son?
That's just funny.
Tell me why Trump supporters are delusional. Tell me why. That's too petty. Stop it, Bob. Look, you know, he put me on Front Street. All right, I'm stopping, y'all. Okay, you got your headsets on. See, he don't like to argue like me. He look like, Daddy, stop it. I voted. Why you gotta put on blast who I voted for? I'm not a loudmouth like you, Daddy. I'm not this. And JB Gunner, I swear, when I look in my Brandon Tatum voice, when I see you, I'm whooping your ass. You's a bitch, nigga. Yeah, I do. Oh, let me shut up. I'm like, you're a bitch, nigga. See, I ain't gotta say that. I can look in your ass and say you're a bitch, nigga. That's different, you fucking racist ass cracker. Then he had video called Tyrone. And I'm not even triggered by his racist ass. He's a dumb fuck. You got people like RBR kisses his ass and shit. RBR. And you got these dumb fucks. Kiss his ass. I don't like JB. Nigga, I don't like his ass. Fuck you. I'm not triggered by you, but you're a dumb fuck. You lie and say you from Chicago. You bitch made beta male. Bitch made. I don't know why I'm talking shit because my strike be done in 3 more days. I got 3 days left and I'm still talking shit. You can call me now, but I'm still talking shit. You already know, Harold. Fuck that bitch ass nigga. What's up, Logic? Tell you stupid motherfuckers. These are the stupid. Dear pro-black, I dare you to call me a coon right now. And then you pro-black think I'm a coon. I will be glad to send a link, you dumb fuck. I will be gladly to tell you to hit link and tell me that I'm a fucking coon, that I'm a fucking house nigga. I dare you. I dare you. Because I'm not political. Oh, no. I'm not just Lee Peterson. I'm not. I respect Jesse Peterson. Yeah, I do. I like to talk to him. I respect him. But I disagree with him. That's a difference. I respect Brandon, but I disagree with him. But Brandon, no, I disagree with him. That's why I'm like, whatever. Brandon knows how I am. You going to your Snow Bunny crib, bro?
Hell no.
Oh, I thought you got some white pussy or something. Ooh.
Yeah.
Look at me. I'm just like, damn. Hey, shout out to Mr. Rideout, man. His Milwaukee Bucks lost today.
Oh, come on, man.
I'm sending my condolences.
I'm already sad.
We're in Milwaukee. And we got
Fuck you, dog.
the legend right here, man.
I know y'all want to bust a little.
All right, I think he's gonna put this kid.
I did. So
nigga, since it took long, nigga, put an extra on the motherfucker. So you can tattoo that damn
put that extra on that since you want to bust a little.
The weed man just popped up here. Look,
that.
I'm doxing myself here, right? The weed man came up.
You need to smoke weed again just because that I feel bad.
Look at this. He's put on a scale right there. Look at this right here. The weed man just walked in the house. Son, come here. Yeah, come get one of yours and shit.
This shit is it's sticky.
No, my son bought a bag too.
It's sticky. It's gonna put you on your ass.
Yeah.
And you gotta, I put a little bit of Gorilla Glue number 4 in there for you.
Gorilla Glue number 4.
Yeah.
God damn. Nigga. You see this B right here. This is Wild Boy right here, man, from Chi-Town. You know, Chi-Town in the house right here.
What it do,
What's
y'all?
up? You heard?
How y'all doing?
Right here, it's Wild Boy. Y'all follow me. Where you follow you at, my nigga?
Y'all follow me
We
on
got music going on. You dig?
SoundCloud at ITBTVG. Then you can follow me on Reverb Nation at Wild Boy Tweet Squad Tribute
My
Gang.
nigga. Look, look, we're shaking up gangsters right here. Look, we're gonna do this again. Look at this. Right here. Chicago, nigga. And he younger generation.
Me.
And he know my old man. He know about my old man.
Yeah.
My old man. All right, nigga.
All right.
One love, nigga.
Love, G.
Love, G. Boom. Look at me, I'm banging over here while I'm live streaming. Like, nigga, what, Joe?
Hell yeah.
Look at this. Look, I'm bad weed online. Who does that bad weed while they live streaming?
Looking like
I gotta delete the video. That was illegal.
I'm high as hell in this bitch. Matter of fact.
That, hey, wasn't that illegal? Should I delete this video? Wasn't that illegal? They bad weed online, but Weed Man came in the house. And then he just came in the house and he left. He hooked me up. He put it right on the scale, like, all right, look, all right, peace out, my nigga. Yes. And I bring him customers, he give me more weed.
Right.
Look, I brought him any bad customers. This time, look, I get shit for free.
Mm-hmm.
Damn. And now my son, look, now you all happy. Nigga happy, he get weed. You know why? Because he can't smoke weed at his mama house. His mama don't play that shit. He said, can you stop?
Wow.
He said, he told all my business.
Damn.
Let's be honest. Daddy always a cool one.
Right.
I'm cool.
Not right now.
Shut up. You're just embarrassed. Because your daddy real.
Yes, I am embarrassed.
You ain't embarrassed. You know why? Because that's why you ain't be over here, nigga. You know your daddy crazy. You know your daddy do live stream. And he will embarrass your motherfucking ass. Mo, you gotta be. No, I will not debate JB Gunner because he's a bitch. He's not worthy for a debate. He blew it. Now I'm just gonna troll his ass. And I will let everybody else debate him. I will send the link and he come up. And y'all cuss his ass out. Bitch ass JB Gunner. JB Gunner, are you listening? JB. You a bitch ass nigga. I would destroy JB Gunner all my life. I destroyed him because the nigga say he's from Chicago. I got receipts that he ain't from Chicago. I got receipts already that you ain't even from Chicago. That alone right there, I destroyed you. I can go ahead and just cut the shit and be like, you know what? He's saying for Chicago, I got to honor that, so let him talk. I can just do that shit, and they'll still destroy you. I'm that motherfucker in Chicago destroy your motherfucking ass. Nigga, I don't got caught in Chicago no more. That shit dead. Everybody's locked up. Everybody's gone. I don't have that no more. So, here's the new thing right here. You talk to the young people. The young people, respect me, even though I don't have clout no more in Chicago.
Right.
And I'm here to say this, everybody. I don't have clout in Chicago. I had, but everything's dead now. I don't want it. Matter of fact, that wasn't even clout. I swear that wasn't even clout. The more you think about it, it wasn't. I learned a whole lot. Where you at, Mark? Son, are you hiding from me, nigga? Oh my God, he's embarrassed by me. He knows I'm crazy. All right, son, I'll be cool, man. My bad, son. Go ahead, sit down, son. Son, I'll be cool, I promise, okay? I won't mention your name no more. I was just fucking with you, okay? I don't want you to feel uncomfortable and get triggered.
I wonder if these Trump if your supporters think that,
Why don't you come over here if you behind the closed doors talking that liberal shit?
no, I was about to say something about you. I wonder if your supporters think that.
Can you come over here, son, and stop hiding? No, get your ass over here, man. Ain't nobody gonna judge your ass. They're gonna look like this is your liberal son. No, they know I will snap on it if they fuck with you. Come on, man. Come on, bro. You know your daddy better than that. Ain't nobody coming for you, so. But anyway, he's just shy anyway. Ryder ain't shy. He don't give a fuck. Oh, you trying to do that? Okay, son. I love you, son. You know what? I love my son. He's crazy too. He crazy too.
I'm not crazy.
You are crazy, nigga.
Wow, I want to know.
Because you say some stupid shit out your fucking mouth. That's why you fucking crazy. They said they can't hear your ass. He hiding. Dude, just sit over here. Here's a chair. Sit up next to your dad, man. Come here, man.
I wish your supporters would tell you.
No, because they want to hear you. They actually like you. They ain't trying to down you for being a liberal. They actually want to hear you. They know you're a kid. No, son, hey y'all, is y'all gonna bully my son? See, son, you need to give me some credit sometimes because you think I will allow? Do you think that I will allow anybody to bully you? Yes, debate, but not bully.
It has nothing to do with you, though. There are internet trolls.
Who internet trolls?
There are internet.
Ain't nobody gonna bully you for being a liberal, son. They're gonna actually look like, you know what? He got a right to feel the way he feel. See, they got this thing about conservative that we are hateful, and we're not. Okay. I think by you coming here can change the fucking life, nigga. Get your ass over here.
Change my life? How?
Not your life, everybody's life. Shut up. You're triggered by the word Trump. I'm done. Fuck you. I'm triggered. Look at you, I'm triggered myself.
See?
And they're not gonna, you think I'm gonna let people bully you up here? Come on. That's what, you know what? That opinion about you, because you think I'm gonna allow people to bully myself. Come on, bro.
That shit funny tomorrow.
No, but I'll let them call you out on your bullshit. But bully, no. You know. Yeah, they're gonna let you know why the Democratic Party is fucked up. Next. What's going on, Magnum? Hell no. He hiding because he know I'm crazy. He knows this. To be with you, he's good. I just get on his nerve. Now I'm cool. He want to kick with Pops all the time because he know Pops cool. And he can't get high at Mama's house. Let me stop that. I have to be petty with that.
Take that shit. I ain't gonna lie.
Look. I got that high at my daddy's house. My mama didn't like that shit. I could smoke weed in the house, but Pops, shit. Look, he be like, you better share that shit, nigga.
Better go outside and stuff in the basements.
Shit, my papa like, give me a square. You guys, hey, run on the weed. My pocket got high. Look, the first day, I live with my dad. I walked the house. I smell weed in the house like this here. Damn, they smoking weed. I look like this. Damn. I'm out of weed. Then popcorn don't want to keep out nowhere. You smoke reefer? I'm like this. Yeah. Rolled us up a joint. And that was it. And we got high. We got high, him and his friends. I rolled up a joint. I was a designated joint roller. The designated. I smoke weed with my pops when it wasn't even cool.
More annoying today.
You say I'm annoying?
No, now I know why you're being more annoying tonight. It's because Kelly isn't around.
Shut up. Kelly know I'm crazy. You say I'm being annoyed because Kelly ain't around.
Keep you in check a little bit.
I didn't be in check.
You keep you in check a little bit.
Bro, you think I'm too wild right now?
Yes.
Like he's calm. Yeah, cause shut up, nigga. High ass nigga. I don't give a fuck. I put my son on front. What's up, man? I'm gonna open up the panel in a minute, okay? I'm gonna have John Cena in a minute. But I'm gonna play some music. And you have to be cool.
Wait, you're posting this video on YouTube?
I'm on YouTube live right now.
No, that's not good.
Shut up.
What is, never mind. This is privacy.
You seen my live stream, son.
This is for privacy.
Ain't no privacy. Fucking privacy, nigga. He all shy and shit. But I'm trying to show my son he got crazy like me too. You crazy like me too. You know, we all crazy. We delks, nigga. What's up, Becky stuff or not? Do you see the title of the video? It's called Grown Folks Talk. And I'll have John send link very soon, okay? What's up, Joe Curry, you fucking Indian motherfucker, you? Martin looking at me like, damn, Daddy, you're crazy. Nigga, you gonna sit down. Are we cool, man? My son is ashamed of me. He ashamed of me. Like, Daddy, crazy. And thank you, Bacon Stuffed Donut, for the super chat. Thank you for the donation. You said much love. More ain't nothing but love from my heart, bro. And I appreciate the love from the heart. You dig? Much love. Right there. But I got some good endo. What I'm gonna do this right now, I'm gonna show you what I'm gonna do with this. And I'm gonna go play this music real quick, okay? All right, I'm gonna pay a water bill, and I'll be back. And after, hey, John, right when I come back, send the link, okay? So, but I'm gonna let y'all know how you save weed. I'm right here. Hey, son, can you do me a favor? Come here. No one see you. Do me a favor. No, come here. Get over here, right here. Nigga, I will get the belt, whoop your ass. Get your ass over here, nigga. I swear I'm gonna get a belt and whoop him. He know I gonna do it. He won't even come.
That's the first time I heard you say that in years.
Nigga, get the belt. I'm gonna whoop your ass, nigga.
You can't.
Nigga, he said he can't whoop me. He don't take me serious. When I say I'll get the belt off.
What?
Look,
Tell me what you need.
can you put this rest in here?
What?
Can you put the rest in here? I don't want you to spill the shit. That's all I ask. Put the rest in here. This my lasting for 2 weeks. Don't spill on that shit. Just put it in there.
Oh.
That's all I need. So. I got plenty of weed, don't I?
Yep.
Why are you so ashamed of me?
Because you really are crazy.
You think I'm crazy, man? All right, I'll be back, y'all. I'll see y'all in a minute, okay? Give me 3 minutes. I'll be back from the water bill, okay? I'll be back from the water bill, okay? I'll be back. Much love.
high horse, and I can't let you go. You are the one who makes me feel so real. Yeah. Oh, what am I supposed to do? Oh, what am I supposed to do, baby, when I'm so hooked up on you? Then I realize that you are somebody else's guy. Oh yeah. Why you wanna do this to me, boy? Can you remember the times we spent together, sharing the days in the sun? But then I found out that you were somebody else's lover. After all the plans we made, now the shattered. But still I can't get off my high horse. I can't let go. You are the one who makes me feel so real. Ooh, what am I supposed to do when I look so on you? And then I realized you're somebody else's guy. That day in September, I'm sure you can remember. That's when all the stuff hit the fan. You told me a lie, and you didn't have an alibi. But baby, yet I still cared. You know I love your soul, baby, that I can't let you go. No. You are the one who makes me feel so real. Ooh, what am I supposed to do when I'm with you and realize that you're somebody else's guy? Somebody else's guy. Thank you, Lori, for the super chat.
Okay, okay. All right, John, send the link. Send the link, John. Okay? Send the motherfucking link. I said it to say. I was petty enough, okay? My son already think I'm crazy. What you say, son?
You should invite Uncle John.
Joey?
Uncle John.
No, I did talk to him, but hold on for a second. Thank you, Queen, for the super chat. So my brother Mo, appreciate the super chat, you know. All right. I got my super chat going on before the panel. All right. You know what I'm saying? I don't raise the $100 before I even look. I did. I raised $100 before I even started the panel. So that shows you I raised $100 on my rant. That's it. So much love. Much love. All right, Common. Thank you for the cash. I appreciate it. You got a wrench for that. So hey, you paid for the wrench. I'm offering $20 for a wrench. Look at me. That's how it is what it is. Look. What's going on? What's going on, Magnum? Much love to you, Magnum. John just put the link up. Like boom. Look, I'm having fun tonight. You said, and how the motherfucking queendom, all hail the motherfucking okay, queen. Oh man, that was lit tonight. She got so many trolls on her shit tonight. Woo! Man, what's up, Joker? Much love to you, Joker. We are in here. But you know what? Can I tell you something? If y'all got you a job, I'm going to tell you this. All right. I don't think I'm ready for this. I don't think you're ready for this. Wherever you get a job at, guess what? You still got to live. You still got to live. Come with me if you want to live. How many people want to live? Right. You dig? And the people don't like the truth. Hold on, we got somebody on here right here. There we go. What's going on? Rick Lewis in the house.
What is up, Mo?
What is good? How you doing, brother? I see you got a good microphone over here. Okay.
Hey, I'm just trying to be like you, brother.
Hey. I'm trying to be like y'all. I'm just learning this shit. All right. Hold on. Let me get to his name right here. Right here, we got Rick Lewis. The common sense, my brother right here, man. Hey, thank you for the cash out. Appreciate it.
Yes, sir.
What's on your mind? What the fuck is?
I know. Look. I know. We're not talking politics tonight, but as
No,
a retired military man. So, as a retired military man, I got to ask you a question, Mo.
That's the question.
And here's my question. So I'm currently a police officer and all that. So yesterday was D-Day, right?
Police officer, right? Currently.
Yes, sir. So yesterday was D-Day. What are your thoughts that Mr. President Biden didn't say anything about D-Day at all?
He's a bitch.
For sure.
They are anti-government. That's why. Not only you anti-government, I mean, if you anti-government, you anti-police. You anti-authority. I mean, they don't want to obey the laws of the land right here. I mean, I don't know if you believe in Jesus, but obey the laws of the land. And believe it or not, bruh, there are, look, you got bad doctors, you got bad cops.
For sure.
Go ahead.
No, I'm sorry. I'm just saying for sure. You're right. You got bad doctors. You've got bad cops. You've got bad carpenters. Here's my thing. You got bad politicians. Hey, look, in every profession, you've got good and you've got bad. And that's the same with people. And it has nothing to do with the profession as much as it does the person, right? So you've got good and bad people in all races, in all genders, in all religious preferences. There's good and bad people everywhere. Either you are a fucking asshole or you are not a fucking asshole.
Mm-hmm. And that's it. And so when you a cop, where you a cop at? What district that you are at?
So I'm a county sheriff's deputy. I did 24 years active duty in the military, and now I'm a sheriff's deputy in the state of Utah.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
There's a bunch of Mormons. You got a bunch of Mormons.
You know what? You'd be surprised, man. We're up on the I-15 corridor, so you get all kinds of dope coming out of Mexico, and it runs right up through here because in the state of Utah, all that dope, and when I'm talking dope, I'm talking meth, I'm talking heroin. That's what I'm talking about, right?
Yes.
That dope that goes out to like the Dakotas, that goes out to the Midwest, that comes up from Mexico, it all comes through here all the way up to the Canadian border, man. I did 24 years active duty, retired, felt I still had some gas in the tank, man. And so now I'm doing a YouTube podcast, but I'm still serving out there with the badge, man.
Oh, yeah. We got to link up with you on your YouTube podcast, bro. we got to know where to follow you at. We got to know where the real shit is at.
Yeah, for real. You know, I posted, here's the thing, man, you probably know about this. I posted yesterday, or I'm sorry, not yesterday, 2 days ago. That video wasn't even up 3 minutes, man. It got taken down. And I'm a nobody. I've got very little subscribers, but they still took that shit down.
They will do that.
Yeah, they did.
Because they hate you that you tell the truth. They hate you that you're not part of the defund the police type of agenda.
Yeah, for real. But, you know, hey, to go back to your point, you're right. You got bad people in all walks of life, man. You're either a good person or you're not a good person. But I appreciate what you do, man. I really do appreciate what you do, my friend.
Hey, you know what? And I appreciate that you see this, man, because, you know, I call all type of parties out. I call anybody out, you know, and people ask me like, Mo, have you ever been harassed? Look, I said this. I'm from Chicago, Illinois, and I said these sanctuary city cops are fucked up. A lot of them in New York, you know.
Yeah, for sure.
But when you go towards the suburb, when we go out there, it's a different ball game. I want everybody to do the math on everything about when you are in the inner city and you are a cop, and let's be real.
You're right. And you know what? You look at these cities, these big Democrat-led cities, these liberal leftist cities, and those are the ones having all the problems. Look, I'm not from Chicago originally. I'm from a northern suburb, and you and I have talked about this. I'm from Waukegan, Illinois, originally. And I grew up, right. But I grew up there, and then I also grew up outside of Dallas, Texas. And back when I was growing up in the 80s, in the 70s, and the 80s, Dallas, Texas wasn't like that, but Chicago is. And it's because it's run by leftists, man. And I'm not trying to get all political. I know you're not trying to do all that tonight, but the bottom line is this. You're right, man. You've got to support the police. You can't defund the police. Get rid of the bad ones. I get that. There are bad ones for sure, and they've got to go. But it's just like this. You can't judge any group of people based on the actions of a few. You hold those few accountable and then get rid of them.
Yeah, and that's it. You hold a few accountable, and I just don't understand, my brother. I just don't understand why people are so dumbed down.
I no, you're right. You're right. And here's the thing: it's not about it's not about being right or wrong, or being black or white or Hispanic or Asian, or being a man or a woman, or being any kind of religious preference. This is about what's going on right now in this country, man. Is about control. It's about control. Because if you control the narrative, and you can tell somebody something so many times, and a lot of people, they start to believe that shit.
Yeah.
They start to believe it, and when they start to believe it, it's just that propaganda machine, man. It starts spreading. I mean, forget about politics. I can tell you anything, right. And as long as I repeat the lie over and over again enough, then I'm going to have people that are going to say, you know what, that dude's right. That motherfucker's right. Let's go. Let's tell everybody else, and it's like a domino effect, man. And you see it with everything. You see it with everything, not just politics.
Yeah, you see that. And you come from Waukegan, right?
Yeah, Waukegan.
Waukegan is Lake County. It's actually in Chicago suburbs. And
yeah, yep.
It's a totally different. Like my son just told me about an hour ago that the Chicago suburbs have turned more liberal. Your take on that?
Oh, for sure. So Chicago. Here's the thing about Illinois, and you probably know this. Yes. For the most part, especially when you start getting into southern Illinois, right? Most of it's farmland, cornfields, that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
And at the end of the day, it's primarily a conservative state, except for Cook County, and primarily Cook County and Lake County. Those suburbs now are starting to become more and more and more and more liberal. But here's the thing. It's the same thing as with California. It's the same thing as with Washington State, Oregon. Yes. Those people are leaving those states. Here's the thing now. And the same thing's happened to Illinois, right? Same thing has been happening to Illinois. I left Illinois because of taxes. When my wife and I bought a house in Illinois, I was still active duty in the military. Both of us were. We were active duty in the military.
Yes.
When we bought a house, and this is in Lake County, man, this ain't even in Cook County, Mo, okay? In Cook County, you know as well as I do, man, it is expensive as hell to live in Cook County. Yes. So I lived in Lake County. I bought a house. My property taxes were $5,000 a year. Not that big of a deal, right? But that's a lot of money. For me, $5,000 a year is a lot of money, man.
Yes.
So here's the thing. In 3 years, it went up to over $12,000.
Pay attention, everybody.
$12,000. Now, here's the kicker to this.
Are you serious? $12,000?
$12,000, man. Now, but my property value went down. So I'm paying more taxes on less property value.
Yeah.
How the hell does that shit work? Yeah, it doesn't work. That's why you have all these people leaving California, moving to Texas, moving to Florida, moving to places that don't have state income tax. Let me ask you, Illinois, Hawaii, California, Washington State, Oregon.
New York.
New York.
Those sanctuary cities.
Absolutely. They have the highest
suburb. They're part of the agenda.
For sure. And they have the highest amount of property taxes, of personal income tax, state income taxes in the country, but they're all fucking broke.
Woo.
How the hell are they all broke?
Right.
If I lived in those states, and I was paying state income tax, the first thing I would do is this: where the fuck is my money going?
What? But they're not asking for where the fuck that money going because they're so brainwashed by the media. They're so brainwashed by the globalists.
And here's the thing: if you're moving out of California, you're moving out of New York, you're moving out of Chicago, or Illinois, or somewhere because you're tired of paying all these taxes, then why do you move to a place like Texas and then vote for the same dumbasses that do the same shit in California?
Right.
You can't. It's like beating your head against the wall, bro. You can't do the same thing over and over again. For real, exactly. You can't do the same thing over and over again and expect a different result. It's the definition of insanity.
Exactly. It's a definition of insanity. It shows you how they are mentally ill.
Yes. Yes. Between the ears. There's nothing. Look, man, when you're told what to think, how to think, what to do, what to say, then you're not a free thinker. You're not a free thinker.
Exactly.
I could sit here and regurgitate all kinds of shit off of CNN, MSNBC, hell, even Fox News for that matter. But I'm
Fox News.
Hey, yeah, exactly. I could regurgitate all that shit. But here's the thing. That means I'm not a free thinker. If I'm told something, I'm going to research it. And when I find it to be true, I'm going to spread it. And when I find it to be bullshit, I'm going to let everybody know it's bullshit.
Exactly. It's all bullshit, my brother.
For sure. For sure.
I like the way you think.
Hey, I appreciate that, Mo. I like the way you think. You know what? And I don't know how old your son is, but I would bet you he's under the age of 26.
Yep. Yeah.
He'll get it. Look, man, I've got a daughter that was a liberal her whole life. She's just about to turn 28. Guess what? Guess where she used to live? California. Guess where she lives now? Texas. Guess what she's doing? Keeping a lot more of her money. She's starting to get it.
You dig? Man, this guy, look, Rick Lewis got some facts. Rick Lewis got some motherfucking truth. If you motherfuckers don't like it, hit the link. Let's argue, motherfucker.
Absolutely. Hey, I'll debate it. Hey, Mo, I'm telling you right now, I will debate any liberal that wants to debate me. I don't care who they are. They could bring Bernie Sanders on here and let me, man, I tell you, I'll own that motherfucker. He'll piss his pants, that old ass motherfucker.
Oh, fuck. Nigga still on back. Shut up.
Because when you got fact, you know how it is. When you've got facts, then you've got the edge. You can't. This is why Democrats get personal. This is why they get personal with you, Mo, is because you've got facts. And at the end of the day, the biggest threat to the Democratic Party is a black conservative. Yep. That's why you're a threat.
Yep. That's why I'm a fucking threat, you dumb fucks.
For sure.
And it's so funny, bro. Look, they always say, more reached out once you go to a black neighborhood. I went in Chicago, Inglewood, the worst neighborhood in America. I went there with a MAGA hat on, and none of the motherfuckers said shit. They actually gave me hugs.
Yeah.
They actually hugging me like, we never see the activists coming in unless it's phone time. They was hugging me. It's in the video.
I've seen it. I've seen the video. I've seen the video with Mo walking around and nobody says shit. I've also seen the video where you snatched that Biden sign. Bless your heart.
Right in the hood.
Yeah,
and I put live streaming.
Here's my thing. This is why I watch you. This is why I watch your videos. This is why I'm tuning in right now. It's not about me. It's not about you. It's not about anybody. Here's the thing. What has the Democratic Party, what have the leftists done for the black community? Now, obviously, I'm not black, okay? The screen that you have on right now, there's nothing wrong with your screen. I'm a bald, tattooed white man, okay? But what? So let me ask you this. What has the liberal left done for the black community? Nothing. They haven't done shit for the black community. Okay? Look up, and you know this as well as anybody else. Look at history, okay? The Emancipation Proclamation was signed by a founding member of the Republican Party. That was Abraham Lincoln. You already know that. I'm sure a lot of the viewers know that as well.
Yes.
The Civil Rights Act of the 1960s, passed by a Republican Congress. Not one Democrat voted for it. Not one. And the reason why it was so important and such a big deal that Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. and President Kennedy got along is because Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. was a Republican and Kennedy was a Democrat. The KKK, founded by Democrats. Most, not all, but most slave owners in the 1800s were Southern Democrats. What has the Democratic Party done for the black community? Nothing. They haven't done anything.
Now I want to zoom in on some stuff real quick too.
What's up? What's up, sis?
What up, fam?
Yo.
So, I'm no, and it's not just the start no argument or start no controversies or anything. But I mean no harm, but neither party ain't shit. Both sides, liberals and conservative, is part of the fucking problem in this country. And I'm gonna tell you why. Conservative preach, we want unity, we want unity. And free thinking. But as soon as you think something different from a conservative, they quick to vote you off, they quick to call you liberal, they quick to block you and everything else.
It's true.
And I'm only saying this because the other day, I changed my profile to the rainbow profile, right? Temporarily. And all I said to people is be humble. Be humble. That's all the fuck I said. I never told nobody, oh, you got to accept gay rights, you got to this, you got to that. I just told people to be humble. Because the same way you sticking your nose down at gay folks is gay folks in the military fighting for your fucking freedom. That's all I say. And then I try to educate them on the difference between gays and transgenders. And I'm going to put this out there. Just because a parent is gay doesn't mean the child going to come out gay. And then I'm going to tell you why. Because I am a product of a gay parent. I am a product. My mother was gay. My mother raised me. And I seen her with her girlfriends and everything else. Never knew until I got grown that the whole time that my mother was raising me, that the females that was laying next to her and shit, she never kissed in front of me with her girlfriend or nothing like that, but never knew until I got grown. And even then, she still didn't. She still wasn't trying to flaunt her stuff around like that. And a lot of the ones now, they don't flaunt their stuff around their around kids. Their kids, gay folks don't. I'm gonna put it to you like that. Because you know what gay parents be busy doing? They busy trying to tell their kids how to be fucking millionaires. And that's what gay folks is busy doing, trying to become millionaires. They ain't worried about pushing no fucking agenda. They not trying to tell kids to be a girl and be a boy. That's not gay folks doing that. That is strictly heterosexual people and transgenders. Transgenders is still heterosexual, whether y'all know it or not. Transgenders, the difference between gays and transgender, gays mess with only sex, the same sex, period. Gays mess with the same sex, period. They don't go outside of their the opposite. They don't do it at all. Transgenders still mess with the opposite of sex. Transgenders just want to look like the opposite of sex. A transgender woman will still mess with a natural born woman. They have girlfriends, transgender women. They don't have no boyfriend. They have girlfriends. And then if you think about their transgender girlfriend, the boyfriend that they do have is a transgender male. They even date transgender male. And then I even had a transgender transgender woman tell my daughter that she's transphobia because she wouldn't date her. My daughter said, "I'm not dating you. You still a motherfucking man. You're not a woman. You still a man. I like women." And same with gay men. They say the same damn thing. They tell them, "Hey, you still a woman. You're not a man." This is why gays and transgenders get mad. Gays get mad because transgenders making them look bad when that's not even them. Here's the reason why they created a separate rainbow. Why you think transgenders got their own rainbow and gays got their own rainbow? You see what I'm saying? So what transgenders does, they if you notice, every poster face transgender child that you see they're floating around on the internet, Dwayne Wade son, Zaya Wade, and the little boy, the little 10-year-old boy that does the makeup real good, and the one that's swinging on poles. Both all them kids got heterosexual parents. Them kids got a mother and a father in the home. They are being raised by a mother and a father, not two mommies, not two daddies. You do not see a gay couple raising a transgender child. You know why? Because gays do not agree with transgenders at all. And I just wanted to put that out there because because people keep lumping them all in one basket, and that's not fair. Because as far as gay folks, they used to flaunting that stuff. That's transgenders doing that shit. Even they was even using the gay rainbow flag to flaunt. Hence, because they just created the transgender flag. What, like 2 years ago? Because for a while they was using the rainbow to flaunt. They don't want to do the gay pride and all that stuff. Gay folks don't be having time for that shit. Sit down, and truly sit down and talk to some gay to homosexual gays. Sit down and actually really talk to them and find out the real and watch what they tell you how they feel about transgenders. They don't even agree with transgenders pushing the shit on kids and telling kids it's okay to be a boy and a girl. Gay folks don't like that shit. They don't agree with that. Sit down and talk to them and watch what they tell you. And that's what I'm saying. Learn the difference. And that's all I was trying to educate people on. I said, you ain't got to like their preference, but there's no reason to go around every chance you get to use God's words to bash somebody or treat somebody different because they have a different sexual preference. And you know what's even puzzling? You can, as far as when it comes to family, a family will turn their back on their gay child, but will cover up the secret of a family molester. Now you tell me how fucked up that is.
On everything, right? I mean, you ain't spitting about facts.
You got people who turn their nose up at gay folks, but will cover the secret of molesters.
Right.
If it's their family member, they'll call somebody else's fucking family member shit out. But if it's their family member, they follow along with the fucking family secret.
Absolutely.
They throw the shit under the rug too.
Hope
That's my thing.
You're
is
exactly
let's
right,
stop
Hope.
picking and choosing who the fuck we stick our nose down at. That's
You're
my
absolutely
issue.
right.
Yeah, Hope getting it right now, yo. Hope getting it. She telling the truth.
Let's stop picking and choosing who to stick your nose down at. The same people that sit up there and stick their nose down at gay and call out their gay preference will not call out their pastors that's fucking around with every woman in the damn congregation. Will not call out their deacons that's fucking around with every woman in the congregation behind their wives.
That's an integrity issue. You're absolutely right. That is an integrity issue. I don't care. Yeah, absolutely. And you know what? I agree with you 100%. You know what? At the end of the day, I don't care if somebody's a Democrat or Republican or what color they are or what gender they are or what sexual preference they have. At the end of the day, what I care about is whether or not they have integrity. That's what I care about. And as far as, and you're right, hey, look, I'm not a Republican. So, you know, now I tend to vote on the Republican ticket, but that's because I'm a constitutionalist. I believe in the Constitution, and constitutional conservatives generally run on the Republican ticket. But I, by far, am not a Republican, because there are some dirty ass Republicans. First of all, you don't get that high on the food chain, whether you're a Democrat or a Republican, unless you've slit a few throats along the way, period. I don't care whether somebody's got a D or an R behind their name. What I do care about is their integrity. And as long as they stay within the constraints of the Constitution, that's all I care about. And I don't care what flag they fly, whether they're gay or trans or straight or a man or a woman. I don't care about any of that. All I care about three colors: red, white, and blue.
I was about to say,
and that's it.
We're all American. Everybody's American. Just say came to America. What are we gonna do? We all. You think the other countries gonna? You're Asian.
You breaking up, my friend?
Hey, Michael, you're breaking up. Hold on.
You hear me now?
Okay, go ahead.
Can you hear me now?
I hear now.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, what I was saying, like if it was a foreign occupation that would come to America, and when they come over here, they're not going to look for every nationality or who race is. They're going to look at that you are American. If troops, a foreign troop occupation, yeah, am I right? If a foreign troop occupation came down the streets of America today, they're going to look at everybody as American. They're going to look at you black.
Absolutely.
You're white. You're this. No, you are American. You live in America. You are American. They're going to slaughter you just like anybody any else. So it's like people need to get off that. It's the media, mainstream media, that's doing that, is boosting that division, because they know if American people come together, white and black, that they couldn't stop us. The government couldn't stop us.
You're right. You're 100% right, Michael. Hey, you know what? I did 4 combat tours, man. Guess what? I served with white guys. I served with black guys. I served with Asian guys. I served with Hispanic guys, Native American guys, and women, by the way. Some of them were straight. Some of them were gay. I don't care about that. I don't care about what you got going on there.
Right.
You're 100% right. I just want to know that the person standing next to me, standing that line, has got my back, because I got their back, and I'll take a bullet for them. And it isn't because of anything other than the fact that they're an American. Here's the thing. We always talk about unity. We always talk about racial unity, religious unity, national unity. But this mainstream media, they're trying to tear us apart. That's what's going on here.
And where did the mainstream media talk about Operation Mockingbird? That was back in the 50s, right?
Yep.
So that should tell you right there, because the CIA had all their hands in it back in the 40s, 50s, and 60s, had their hands really into it. So if you think about it after this, and we're in 2021, you know. I mean,
look, we can talk. You're absolutely right. Look, I understand that there's been bad things that have happened in our country. There's been bad things that have happened in every country. Okay, but we've made progress. Do we need to keep making progress? 100%. Absolutely we do. Do I believe that racism doesn't exist? Bullshit. Racism absolutely exists. Exactly. So does homophobia. So does just about every kind of phobia. Yeah. But it's not the by and large of Americans. Certainly exists, and we need to address it and try to fix it and move forward. But to label all Americans or all white Americans or all black Americans or all any Americans racist or homophobic or anything it's a ridiculous narrative, because we're not all the same. We try to say that, hey, everybody's the individual, right? We're all different. We say that up until it doesn't fit the narrative. Then we like to label everybody. You can't have it both ways. But
you know what? The media paint both sides in a negative way. If you think about it, they paint white folks in a negative way, and they paint black folks in a negative way. And what's so sad is people not paying attention. And like I said, we're not the same way the conservatives call liberals out on stuff. They do the same fucking thing, just opposite side. That's it.
And that's an integrity thing. right?
And that's why
Yeah,
exactly. And
For
my
sure.
yeah.
thing is, I say
It's
you
like the
sit up
guy.
here,
I
you
mean,
talk about the free thinker and all this, that, and the third. But then, soon as somebody disagree with you on something, you do the same fucking thing liberals do. What the liberals do? Call for us for black raccoon, 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 racist, 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 raccoon, 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 racist,
Yeah.
racist, racist. Uncle Tom, Auntie Tom,
yeah,
and
that stuff gets. That's like being a dead horse.
Yeah.
That's
nasty,
like being.
nasty,
Like, look at
nasty.
look.
But then you go and then conservatives, soon as you disagree with them, liberal, 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 racist, 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 liberal, liberal,
Yeah.
liberal, racist, racist, racist. Fuck you and fuck anybody got a problem with me. Because this
Now,
is my thing. I am a
No, hold on, let
I
me
am
say
a
one
true
thing.
I
But
am
look
a
at the
true
guy Joe
thinker.
Manchin.
Huh?
Joe Manchin just fucked up the whole entire Democratic Party. Joe Manchin, and now you got liberals are saying he's a dino now. A dino. Now, first we had rhinos in the Republican Party. Now we got dinos in
my
the
son said,
Democratic Party.
I mean,
So what
dude,
is it with these liberals?
hey, Marquis,
what is it
what's
with
up,
both
Candace?
parties?
Go ahead.
Everybody the same. I already stepped away from fucking politics. I ain't in nobody motherfucking
Yeah,
movement.
Yeah,
I mean, I
dinos.
said it.
I
I
just
just
do.
said it. No,
I
if
just
a military, go ahead, Hope, go ahead.
I just at this point,
Explain it, bring it over
I
here.
just do me. I am, yes, I still gonna vote Republican because I agree with their policies. That's all I ever voted for from the jump. It's
Right,
policies.
right. The policy.
I don't vote for popularity. I vote for policies.
Policy.
And far as I'm concerned, I line up very well with Republican policies.
Next.
But being as a registered Republican, I'm not even on the precinct no more. You know why? Because I'm starting to see in the Republican Party is that sorry, but some people are racist as fuck. Some people will not back any black candidates. They
Yeah.
won't even step into the
Tim
lower
Scott.
class.
Oh, Tim Scott,
Exactly.
South Carolina. Tim Scott, South Carolina.
Exactly.
No, I'm talking about
Tim
but what
Scott.
about black women too? You know?
Yeah.
But
Well,
see
he's with women too. Yeah, he's with women too. I mean, look at
so
the
this
Democratic Party did with
right,
women.
this is my issue. This
You
is what
got
I'm saying to
dino and
you.
rhinos. Damn.
I don't know about other states,
Dinos.
but I
Mo, it's
can't
dinos. Dinos.
I can't
Dinos.
speak on other
Yeah.
states, but I'm saying here in Arizona, they act like they scared to go into the lower class communities. You know what I'm saying? They don't even go into the lower class communities. When you go into the lower class community, you don't see no Republican candidate signs hanging up. But you come out in my community where it's mostly conservatives at, I see all liberal shit out here. They have the balls to come in our area and put not small little posters, but big fat plastic posters in our neighborhood. But you go to their neighborhood, you don't see near Republican shit in their
Yeah,
neighborhood
yeah.
at all.
When did it
It
say
stressed
that?
me, though.
When did it say being a conservative have a color on it?
You know, I said Republicans.
I know. I'm saying,
I'm
but
not.
being a conservative, they'll say you'll be a racist. You're a not. If you're a patriot, you're a
Yeah,
Nazi.
I'm not.
When did
Yeah,
being
when
conservative family and taking care
Well,
of your family and doing the means to be well,
exactly.
You're right. You're right. Here's the thing,
But what I'm
and
saying to you is people not. But what I'm saying to you, Republicans is not doing. Reason why Democrats is still is winning in some areas because let me tell you this: while we're busy marching around making rallies and waving flags, let me tell you what Democrats is doing. They when they throw their little parties, like the little gatherings and stuff, picnics and shit. During that picnic, they got a table booth sitting up. And then they find then they use let's say they play with words too. Like for prime example, about abortions, right? Instead of saying for what the fuck it is, they say pro-choice. It's your choice. Pro-choice. They use words like that to make you think that okay, they saying it's my choice, it is my choice. Instead of calling it for what the fuck it really is, abortions.
yeah,
Pro-choice,
yeah.
abortions. Conservatives, we want to free Trump, man, waving the flags and stuff, but they ain't got no motherfucking booth sitting up for people to get registered.
don't be a snowflake.
They're not what you call them, they're not playing with words like the Democrats are. They, it's no booth sitting up. You're not giving no caption that where you making people feel that you truly are for them or nothing. Democrats play with words and make you feel like that you are important to them. And guess what? Then they get the motherfucking vote. Then they get the vote, and then we sitting looking like, what the fuck did we do wrong? And let me tell you another thing. They come out into these neighborhoods. They have the balls to come into conservative neighborhoods and knock on your door. They have the balls to tax you, knowing damn well you're not a registered Democrat, and they still will send you, shoot you a text to your phone.
Well, that's
All
their
of that.
tactics, though. That's their tactics. They
That's
tax.
their tactics. But what I'm saying is, we got to do better. We
You're
got to
right.
do
You're right.
better.
Let there
But
be no mistake.
if we fucking don't, we're gonna lose our goddamn country all across the board.
100%. You're right. Let there be no mistake. The liberal left, the Democrats, they're not stupid. They're very, very in tune with what they need to do to get their message out. And that is one thing that the Republican Party in specific has always struggled at. The Republicans have always struggled with truly getting their message out, which is why we constantly are on the defensive. The liberal left is always on the offensive. And you're right. They have a strategy. They have a strategy and they know how to play it out. They know how to play on those words. They know what they need to do in order to get people's attention. And somebody just said it's a tactic. I think it was Persian Prepper just said that it was a
Oh, no, that was me.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Yeah.
Okay.
So, but you're right. 100%. You are absolutely right. It is a tactic and they're very, very good at it. Here's the thing.
Yeah.
You cannot win a battle, whether it's a war, whether it's a political battle, whether it's, or even just a debate. You cannot win a battle without a strategy. Hope is not a strategy. Hope is not any kind of tactic. You have to be able to put forth your agenda and have people buy into it, because that's what this is really about. And Hope's right. Hope is 100% right. The reason people buy into the liberal bullshit is because if you keep repeating the same shit over and over again, and people and you believe, or you make people believe that you're on their side, they're going to vote for you.
That's it. That's what
Let
they're
me
so
tell you
good
what I've
at,
been
is
doing.
just dumbing people down.
I actually go into the lower class communities and talk to the people. And I don't even reveal that I'm a Republican just yet. I talk to them. I ask them, like, what are you struggling? What resources do you need help with? You understand what I'm saying? I've helped a lot of them. And not only that, as far as when it comes to black folks, I help with their businesses. I support black businesses. I would just buy something from them just because. And they don't know I'm Republican just yet. I revealed after we didn't got real cool, and they didn't sit there and I didn't help them with things in areas that they needed help with. Then I reveal later on that I'm Republican, and then I also let them know, hey, this is the true agenda that Republicans want for you.
See, I think
I
that's
knew
the
I
thing
started
too.
doing what the fuck Democrats do.
See, that's the thing. The Democrats, like, their tactic is to dumb people down. It's kind of like how you said, like, abortion equal pro-choice. It's kind of like how they went
Right.
from gun control to gun safety. It's
But no,
how
what I'm
nice. It's to
saying
dumb
is,
them down.
but you see how they able to easily do that. They made them feel like that they're doing something for them. What I'm trying to tell you is, instead of sitting around Trump, waving flags and doing rallies, but don't have any fucking booths sitting nowhere. Because even when they have rallies, they know that the counter people gonna come. You get what I'm saying to you? And then they talk to you. And then and then once let me tell you something. We still got a lot of young ones that have not registered. A lot of them registered last year because of the Democrats. We did not push. We didn't put any boots on the ground whatsoever. It's the reason why we ended up where the fuck we at.
You know, that's what I got kind of annoyed at. Every time I see it's like just a whole like Trump train, Trump train. That's all I saw was just like trucks driving through.
But
Like we're not
nobody
gonna
ain't
get
put no
anywhere with just
motherfucking
like a
booth
Trump
up. You
train
get what I'm
driving through a
saying to you
town.
though? But nobody didn't put a motherfucking booth up at any of the rallies
Exactly,
or at any of the gatherings
exactly.
that they
Just drove
had.
through a town. Like there's nothing. What you gonna do just driving through a town?
Exactly. That ain't do nothing. That ain't solve shit. And that's what I was getting pissed about. Like, come on, y'all, we gotta come up with a better strategy. Even when we went to when we were opposed to rallies, when they want to talk to especially minorities, I said whatever you do, this is what I told right wingers that when we oppose. I said, do not bring up their fucking skin color. Don't do that. If you're gonna talk to them, just bring some straight up facts. Don't bring up skin color. Don't bring up skin color because I hated when liberals did it to me. They will bring up skin color to me, and I hated that. And that's what that triggered me, and I would cuss their asses out now
Because that's all they
because I ain't
got.
like you
That's
bringing up
really
my
all they
fucking
got.
skin color. They ain't got nothing to do with what we talking about here. Leave my
Nah,
skin color out. And
that's like the only angle. Like,
conservatives on my end was guilty of that shit too. And then one time, and I got on her ass about it. I said, listen here. I said, I pulled her to the side. I turned the cameras off. I said, stop bringing up skin color. You got yourself hemmed up just now because you mistake a Afro-Latino girl, a Puerto Rican girl for being black. I knew she
yeah,
was I knew she was Afro-Latino. I could tell the difference between a black woman to a Hispanic black. I can tell the difference.
I
It's
think that's
different
where people
features.
are starting to realize
But
this shit
when
too.
she
Okay,
put up her
what
skin
about
color,
okay? But what about this? But what about if we're gonna talk about skin color and lack thereof? Okay, what about them dog whistle terms that a Republican use?
Like which one? What dog whistle terms?
Oh,
yeah, what dog
dog
was the
whistle
term?
terms like the dog whistle terms like our values, our Texas values. You hear. So I'm from Texas, so I'm from red state. You hear these words, our values. Well, who values are you talking about? On the image they
Mm.
show is a white man, a white woman, and white children. When they
I
talk
just
about
sat up here
their
and said that
values,
shit. What
quote
the
unquote.
fuck are you talking about, Big Mike? I'm sitting up here getting on both parties. See, you came in on the tail end of the conversation. I just sat up here and said that we don't have enough fucking strategy. This is
No,
why
no,
the
No,
fuck
that
so
that
we're
was
losing
that
our senator
was that
seats.
was the strategy. That was
That's
the
not a good
strategy
strategy,
to
though.
well, I
That's
use
not
mean,
good.
dog
well,
whistle terms.
I mean,
That's
so
not
like Big
Using
good.
Mike,
dog whistle
like
terms
Big Mike, like,
was the strategy.
Hope that's
but like,
Big J. Hope that's fucking Big J. Where the fuck Big J talking about? So
oh, Big J, like, well, I'm trying to put it
But
into
Big
that's it.
J,
context.
See,
Like,
Triple
is
again,
X.
he bringing up
is Big
skin
J
color.
like?
I'm not
Well,
That's
it's
bringing up
like,
not
skin.
good,
In,
though.
I'm not bringing up skin and color. You
You said the
did.
only image you see
I'm
is
talking.
white man
I'm
and white
talking about.
woman. And I'm
I'm
telling
not the
you,
one bringing up
it's
skin
not,
color.
it's not,
You
that's
did.
not a good look.
well,
It gotta show
try to
some
put it into
diversity.
context for a second, though. Like, is Big J talking about like that person was saying our values for himself? Like, put it into context,
Yeah,
Big
yeah,
J.
because
Like,
if you
like
if you
his
look if you
values,
look
not
at if you look at
necessarily like our
some of
values.
these conservative, and I'm not a conservative. I'm gonna tell you the fucking truth.
I'm
Every time,
moderate.
hold on. Every time though I see one of y'all's ads, I look at I read bullshit into it. You know why I see bullshit in it? Because every time I hear John Cornyn, my values. Every time I see Ted Cruz, my values, the American values, or this is my America. Wait a minute, I thought this was
What
supposed to
the
be
fuck did
our
I just
America.
and see again?
When you say
He coming in on the
when you
tail
use
end of the
these
shit.
terms,
What the
when
fuck did
you
I just
use
up here
these
and say?
terms,
Hey guys, we can't have hold on. For the people watching, hey, I get it. We've got to debate, but we've also got to be able to hear each other. And at the
Oh,
end of
this
the
happens
day,
all the time.
yeah, no, I got you, and
But
it's
see,
hard.
Rick, see, you see what I'm saying? He
Yeah,
missing the
no.
whole
Oh, I see what you're
goddamn
saying.
fucking point. What I just sat up here and said before he jumped his ass on here.
No,
I
I
said,
got you.
you
So
get
here's
what
the
I'm
thing,
saying?
Big J.
I
I'm
said
gonna
the
tell you this.
strategy that we're
So,
using is not fucking working. We
all right.
don't know how to play with words like the fucking Democrats do. They
Okay,
play
so
with
Big J,
words like a motherfucker.
when you came in, you made them, and look, I'm with you. Okay, I'm not trying to argue with you as much as I am trying to kind of make a point and address what you said. So when you came in, you first said our America. You know, you see these commercials that say our America, and usually you'll see people that are white that are saying that. But here's the thing: when we say our America, it doesn't matter if I'm white and I'm saying that. When I say our, that's plural. When I say our, it's not synonymous to a particular race or a gender or a creed or ethnicity or anything like that. When I say our, I'm talking about ours in all of us, as in Hope, as in Rex, as in Mo, as in Michael, as in Big J. Now, I mean, I could also make the same argument that if an Asian person said our, they were just talking about Asians. Because that's because we are taking the narrative that we want to take and applying it to that particular person that's saying it.
Right.
You know, I mean, hey, if we could all be transparent and look like plastic and you could see through us, then none of it would matter. But it's because it's the perception that we have based on who we are, who we want represented, and who's talking to us. Our doesn't have to be all the same color. Our can just be nothing more than Americans. And you know what? Rex brought up well, actually, Michael brought it up earlier. If we were to ever get invaded, and God, I hope that never happens, but if it ever did, they wouldn't care what color you were. They wouldn't care where in America you lived. They wouldn't care about any of that. What they would care about is you're an American, and they would do whatever they need to do in order to win that battle.
Exactly.
We have to unite. We have to be able to speak for each other regardless of what color we are. Jay, I want you to be able to speak for me. I don't know what color you are. And guess what? I don't care.
He's Mexican. He's Mexican. Big J is Mexican.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't care if you're Hispanic, if you're Asian, if you're black, if you're white. I don't care about all that. Because here's the thing. If I cut my hand open, I'm going to bleed the same color that you bleed.
Yep.
You're going to bleed the same color I bleed. I've stood that line, man. I've been on that line.
Yeah, what flag you gonna hold up? Don't tread on me, because when shit hits the fan, I had that yellow flag up and let you know who's on the right side and who's on the wrong side.
Away, Michael Hood. I'm tired of you getting away, man. Stop it.
Big J, you better come. Big J, you know me for
semantics right there, though.
Big J.
No,
but the point I'm making is that I was saying that both sides is a part of the fucking problem in this country.
That's facts.
Yeah, but Hope though, but Hope. When I came
the
on here,
two-party country is designed.
I really wasn't referring to you. I was talking to Rick. Though.
Exactly.
When I first came on here, I was talking to Rick, not.
Oh, I thought you were talking to me because I was sitting here getting on conservatives about how we gotta fix our strategy.
Okay,
we gotta fix the way we do shit. Because
y'all really need to look up the dog whistle terms and see how.
I get what you're saying, Mike. I get what you're saying, sweetie. Big J. I get what you're saying, babe. What I'm saying to you is, we gotta come up with a better strategy, man. You can't sit up here and talk about issues in a community, but you ain't doing shit to bring a solution.
That's true. That's true.
That term Sean Hannity used. You are a true American. Wait a minute. Who's a true American? I was born in Southeast Texas.
Then you're a true American.
Who's a true American?
This is the thing.
Then you're a true American.
Hold on, Hope. See, then you need to listen to what I got to say. You can't just be carrying on the conversation trying to overtalk me. Allow me to finish what I got to say, God damn it. When you had Sean Hannity and people like Bill Cunningham, they get on the radio or WOAI and tell, oh, you're a true American. Well, who on here is not an American?
Well, see, I mean,
I go by what y'all say. I go by what y'all say. Who is this true American? Who's not a true American?
So again,
anybody that does not agree with y'all, those people are anti-American.
But what's wrong with calling somebody a true American?
In order to call somebody a true American, therefore, there has to be somebody who's not a true American.
Okay, so you gotta take
There
that.
are
We all
plenty of
gotta. You gotta
people that
focus
are
on
not
context though with
Americans. In
those
fact, the
Okay,
terms
okay,
like
okay.
majority of the
we,
population in
our.
the world
You
are not
Listen
you
to
gotta
Again,
pay
he
Bill
Americans.
attention
wants
to
to
the
Cunningham.
talk out
context.
of
Oh,
his.
Rick,
I'm not
Rick,
gonna sit. Big
Rick,
J just
Hold
wants to
Rick.
on.
argue,
If
and when
you
I
listen
sit up here
if you
and
listen to
said
Bill
that
Cunningham,
we
if
got
you
to
listen to
change
Bill
stuff.
Cunningham and you listen to Sean Hannity and they talking about you're a true American. Well,
I know what you're saying.
that implies
Okay, but
that
you gotta
anybody
put
else
that
who
shit into
doesn't agree with
context
them
though,
are
on an
anti-American.
individual level.
Oh, well, let me
You
ask
Hey
you
Mo,
this.
you like
John
Are
up
you
there.
trying
John
to
want to
say,
get on,
Jay?
label
Mo.
a whole shit like that though? Like are you
Jay,
trying to
I know what you're
label the whole
saying.
Republican
Here's the
Party
thing,
like
though.
that?
Here's the thing. I got a question.
Yeah,
And Jay, and I'm sorry to cut you all off, man.
Mo.
So Jay, here's the thing. You're right. I understand what you're saying. So if there's somebody, if you call somebody to be clear, Bill Cunningham calls people a great American. Sean Hannity says a true American. I'm with you there. Okay. So at the end of the day, here's the thing. There's nothing wrong with calling
I'm
somebody a
back.
true
My bad.
American. But to your point, you're right.
Mo,
Like,
John up there.
I see John. My bad. I just can't hear.
Again,
Yeah.
but then, hey, Rick. But
Go
what did I
ahead,
just
Rick.
sit up here and
Go
say?
ahead, Rick. What you were saying,
Did I
Rick?
just sit up here and say? They
well,
don't know
yeah.
how to play. Where Democrats know how to play with words and make it look real
Y'all play
good.
with words too, though. Hope y'all play
No,
with
they
words
don't.
too.
No, they don't. They
Y'all
don't know
play
how.
with words. Great
No, they
American,
just
true
playing so it
American.
sound biased.
Hey, Rick,
I'm
put your
more.
thick
I'm
skin
a
on, Rick.
patriot.
Put your thick skin
I'm
on.
a patriot and all that stuff.
All right,
just
no,
sit
I got
up
you. I
there
got you.
and argue.
What,
Well,
what I was trying to say is
yeah.
this. Jay, you make a good point. Hey, if you're calling somebody a true American, what's an untrue American? So what is that definition, right? So
Okay, but what is
and
that
I'm going to make a
definition,
quick
though?
point here. So you can have untrue Americans, and I'm going to explain. Okay, I'm not trying to be argumentative as much as I am. At least I'm just going to give you my opinion.
Right.
There are people who live in this country that don't support the country. And I'm not talking about support the country politically or whether they're a Republican or a Democrat or a liberal or a conservative. But there are people in this country who are anarchists. They just happen to be born here. Okay. And I'm going to give you a perfect example of who I'm talking about. Does anybody remember the American Taliban?
Yes.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. I know.
Okay. So that guy, not a true American. He took up arms against Americans. Okay. Now, I'm not trying to split hairs with you, but what I mean is there are people that are not true Americans. There are people in this country, and I'm not pointing the finger at anybody specific or any specific party, but there are people here that would like to see capitalism fail, that would like to see America fail, that would like to see you fail, see me fail, and to see anarchy.
That's right.
So, now I'm not
like
defending
Omar.
what somebody else. I'm not defending what somebody else means by a true American. I'm just giving you what my definition is.
See,
A
but
true
that's the thing.
American
It's
is
all
And my
interpretation.
definition. Oh, sorry, Rick. My
No, you're right,
definition of what he's trying to put out there is that it's playing with words. That's not playing with words. That's being biased. It's a difference with
I
playing
agree.
with words
Well, see, but,
and being biased. Saying
but
true American, be American, that's being
That
biased.
is
Not
playing with
words.
words. What
What I
you
mean by
talking
playing
about?
with
That
words
is
is
playing
when
with
you say
words.
a
pro-choice,
lot
when
of
you
it is
play with
based on
words,
interpretation.
that's playing
A
with
lot of it is
words.
how you want to interpret stuff. If
Hey
you want
Mo,
to
I'm Cornish
interpret a true
spit
American
venom,
one
Mo.
way,
That's
then
me,
somebody
Mo.
else is going to
Mo,
interpret
that's
a
Mike
true
Hood,
American
Mo.
the
That's
other way.
being biased.
What's
That's
up,
what
Mike
that
Wood?
means. That's what that is. That's
Me, I'm
being
Cornish,
biased.
But
That's
this
not
is
Cornish
like
in
being.
the
the
That's
chat
not
same
room,
thing,
playing
Mo.
with
Silver.
words, bro.
This
Playing
is
with
That's
like
me.
the
I
words is
got
same.
saying.
banned, Mo.
Playing with
So
words is saying
that's me, Mo.
pro-choice. Playing
What's
with
it
words
you,
is
man?
pro-choice when you mean
Cornish
abortion.
spits venom.
That's playing with
Well, guess
words.
what? But guess what though?
Yeah, that's me,
Hope.
Mo, talking in the chat room, Mo.
Give us with hope. Let me say this. Let's talk about playing with words. Every January, conservatives play with words too. They got on a certain day in January. You hear the right wing media get on the radio stations at WOAI and all these other white wing radio stations talking about how great Martin Luther King was and they do the I have a dream speech. Then in other words though, oh he's a socialist.
So, Big J.
This that.
You mentioned again, Big J. That's just
Y'all
straight to
play
the
with
point.
words
Playing
too
with
though.
he
Y'all
not
play with words
he
too.
missing exactly what I'm saying. What I mean by playing with words is saying pro-choice when you mean abortion.
Big J.
Great American can be.
That's being biased. That's
no,
different.
no, it's not. No, it's not.
That's being
You
biased.
also can play with words too.
Hey, Big J.
Big J.
That's being biased.
I think we can agree
The
both
bottom
parties
Do you
line
suck at this
agree?
is both
point.
parties
I mean,
is part of the
Both
fucking
Dems and
problem in this
Republicans
country.
suck.
And
Big J.
I'm over it.
Time out real
Big
quick.
J.
I put
Can
country
I
over
ask you a
party
legit-
anyway.
Can
Big
I ask
J.
you a
You
legit
know what?
question,
The
Big J?
Democrats are full of a bunch of progressive asshats, and the Republicans are full of a bunch of
Big
rhinos.
J
Both
triple
parties
X.
suck.
Yep.
Big J
I
triple
put
X.
country
I
over
would
Both
just like
party.
to
parties are
ask one
garbage.
question if you guys don't mind.
Yo,
One question.
Big
to Big
J.
J.
Do you like MLK?
Yeah, but the point
So what's the
I'm trying to
problem,
drive at,
baby?
the point though I'm trying to drive at is that they create a narrative about their
right,
version
thanks.
of MLK. Then when the left does it is wrong, but when you actually go to they have their own version of
I'm not gonna
MLK.
say that
But
they
what
was
are you
wrong
saying? Like
on
both
shit.
parties
try to
create
fabricate
their own
But
narrative?
hold on one thing.
to their narrative.
Hey, first
Big
of
J,
all,
what?
I never said they were fucking wrong. I just said they know how to play with their words and make it sound real good.
Hey,
for
Big-
people who
guess
wanna
what?
call
Hey,
it
Big J,
their
I think you a
side.
fucking liberal.
I said,
Every Martin Luther King Day,
God damn.
they play with his words too. Every Martin Luther King birthday,
But it's not
conservative
working.
play
It's not working.
that I
It's
had a
not
dream
working.
speech
I'm talking
and apply
about
it and meaning me
straight
something
facts.
else.
Hey,
It's
Big J,
not
go
Both
read,
parties play
play the
games.
book
I
on your
never
show
said they
on
was
black
wrong. No,
rednecks and white liberals.
I did not
Hey,
say
Big
that
J,
shit.
hold on, Hope.
All
Let me
the
say this
fuck
one
I
thing,
said
Hope.
is that you
Hope,
was
Hope. No, let me tell him, Hope, go play fucking black rednecks and white liberals, Big J. Play it on your show, man. Play the whole damn audio book. But you won't do that, huh?
Mike Hood, I'm trying to have a serious conversation. Can you please get the fuck out the way? Get the fuck out the way. I already read
Big J know me. Big J know how I get down.
Hey, Big J, can you hear me? Is my mic working?
Yeah, you good.
Hey, now.
It's like every time
I got
I'm trying to have a serious conversation, somebody have to get in the way and ruin the conversation.
Well, I would like to ask you a
triggered,
question
man.
if you don't mind.
Yeah, go ahead.
Because, I've been sitting and listening in the background for a good probably 30, 40 minutes. And this new guy that Mo's got on the panel, this Rick guy, he has done a very good job of trying to not use your standard talking point rebuttal argument on everything that's been thrown at him. But so I'm wondering, are you actually listening to what he's saying to hear and take in his answer, or are you just listening to argue back?
Big J listen to his ass.
Shut the fuck up, Mike! You asking me, bitch ass nigga? Shut the fuck up!
And I'm asking that. Big J, Mike, shut up. Mike,
all right, Taylor, I'll shut up, Taylor. I'll shut up,
Big J, and I want you to know I'm asking that, and I'm asking that question in a very respectful manner. I'm not asking.
Hey, I'm sorry, I apologize, man, but I can't stand with somebody trying to answer my question for me. I can't stand that shit.
I just want you to know I'm not trying to be facetious. I'm asking a legit question.
No. I only heard though at the tail end when him and Hope was having a conversation, and it was something though he said though that kind of like, oh my god, I can't believe you said that, and I'm sorry if I didn't hear the entire conversation.
Because all I'm saying is, like with the whole ordeal with the whole good Americans or real Americans, I understood what his explanation of what he was saying, because there are a lot of people born in this country that aren't trying to better this country. They're actually trying to help destroy it.
Oh, see, that's based on
a lot of those
interpretation,
people
though.
are
That's
actually
so
in
much
public
interpretation.
offices.
Damn, Big J, you be going off like a motherfucker.
Yeah, Big J better shut his fucking ass up or I'll fucking smack his ass around, Big J.
Look, Mo.
Big J, you better know who the fuck I am, Big J.
When I hopped on, there was actually an
But
intellectual
Big J,
conversation.
hold on, Charles. Big J,
you're
you better not
asking
ever
dumbass
talk to me like that, Big J.
questions
You better not ever raise your voice at me like that, Big J, okay?
What are you going
Don't ever do it.
You're on YouTube.
Every time I'm trying to talk,
No, hold on, Charles. This goes way back, years ago.
No. Every time
You better always your mouth at me like that, man. What's wrong with you, man?
You want to talk?
Hey, Rick, you know the unity that I have seen.
Go ahead, Big J. I still love you, Big J.
You want to know what unity I've seen the media's accomplished in creating? A unity built out of hate, because they have accomplished getting everybody to hate one way or another.
Hard facts.
Well, you know what? You make a good point here, and I'm going to tell you why.
Yep, rules for radicals.
Just look at our panel right now.
Right.
If you look at our and I'm not pointing a finger at anybody. I've done it too. We continuously overtalk each other because we have to try to get our point across. Now think of that on a grander scale when you're talking about 328 million people in this country.
Yeah.
If we can be divided, and look, how many of us are on here? 10 right now? 1, 2, yeah, something like that, right? So you look at this Brady Bunch square that we got going on here. Multiply that times about 320 million. And
I don't want to think about that.
And
Celebrity family feud, baby.
That's what's going on. That's what's going on in our country right now is we can't not talk over one another because we want to argue so bad. Look, I don't care what side of the fence somebody stands on. I'm going to listen to your argument. I am. I'm not always right. I know that. I know I'm not always right. And there are times when, you know what, people are going to change my mind about stuff. I'm not a Republican. The problem that we have right now is this. The system is set up this way, guys. It's set up this way. The reason we have a two-party system, just look at it. It's divisive. Just like when we try to divide each other by race, when we try to divide each other by gender, by sexual preference, all of that is when we're so busy fighting ourselves, whether it's on panels or on Facebook or on Twitter or whatever, then we don't see what's really going on when these guys are passing laws in the middle of the night at 2. If you've got to pass a law, if you're Congress and you have to pass a law at 2:30 in the morning on a Wednesday, you probably shouldn't be passing that law.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
But if you look at it, all this is already planned to be. So it's like, what we're gonna do to go ahead and stop it?
You know what I hate? Fake ass conservatives.
Hold on, Queen Ma.
Fucking rhino.
Hold on, Queen Ma. What we gonna do to
retards in disguise?
He already told you what we could do to stop it.
That is not true. That are not true free thinkers or anything.
This is planned almost hundreds of years ago. This is planned for America to go this way and fall. So how do you fix it?
Mike Hood, he already gave you the answer to fixing it. You didn't listen.
You're right. Well, and this is
all we got to do is start listening to each other and stop trying to talk over each other.
True. Yeah, true. Yeah.
Stop listening to Rag Daddy. Shit.
Yeah, absolutely.
But go ahead. Rick wanted to say something.
Rick wanted to say. You so sexy, Big J.
Rick wanted to say something.
Man's been giving answers left and right. Nobody's listening, man. I like you, dude. You are a very reasonable and articulate man. For real. I like what you have to say.
And you know what? I want to
I like Rick too. Yeah, go ahead, Rick.
And Hope made a very, very good point. We have problems on both sides of the aisle. Certainly there are good and bad on both sides of the aisle as well. Okay. But at the end of the day, here's the thing. I'm not a Republican, guys. I'm not. I tend to vote Republican. I am a constitutional conservative. And you know what? Queen makes a very good point. What I don't like is, and I'm going to add on to what she said and kind of ride your coattails a little bit, ma'am. And here's the thing. I don't like fake people, period, whether they're conservative, liberal, or who they are. If you're fake, I have no use for you, right? I like real people, all right? That's one reason why I like Mo so much. The reason I even tune into this is because Mo is real, and he don't give a fuck about who hears it or not. He's real. He's going to tell you where he's really coming from, and I don't care what side of the aisle you're on.
Hey, I'm the same way, baby.
Yeah, absolutely. If you're real, that's all I ask from somebody.
That's it.
That's all I ask from somebody is be real. But if you're going to make an argument,
there's enough fake out there.
If somebody, absolutely, there's a lot of fake out there. If
you're going to make an argument already out there, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, I'm with you. If somebody's going to make an argument, come at me with facts, have some substance, and I'm going to listen to you, as opposed to just attacking people. Hey, look, what do you guys think? Give me some feedback on this.
The word that I heard you use earlier that I don't hear enough of was integrity. We don't have enough integrity. There's a lack of integrity right now going on in this country.
I definitely see that.
People have integrity nor respect for each other to be able to have a civil conversation.
But there is one thing that conservatives and maybe Republicans do better than the liberals and Democrats. They're very much more control of their emotions. especially in a civil discourse debate such as this one.
Really,
As soon
really.
as we,
Have you listened to WOAI? Have you listened to Michael Berry
I'm not from Texas.
Michael Savage? If
You
you ever
never listened to Rush
Michael
Limbaugh,
Berry,
did you?
if you ever listen to Michael Berry's show,
dude, I'm talking
that's a
about
whole
people
lot of
like us
emotion.
on a
You listen to
panel.
Michael
I'm
Savage.
not.
See,
I'm talking.
Alex Jones.
you can't
Hold up,
just make
bro.
these generalization
Well,
statements.
why are you cutting me off? Can I finish my statement
Well,
now?
he
See,
did
that's the
say it on
problem.
the panel. He wasn't saying in general. He was
Like
talking about people
that
on
don't
the
make no
panel.
sense. I'm talking about a panel like this on YouTube. I'm not talking about some radio talk show host, which their job is to get an emotion, to get a rise out of people. That's their whole job. That's why people listen to them. I'm talking about us on a panel debating on real shit, not some dude who's paid X amount of thousands, millions of dollars a year to talk shit on a radio. See, he goes straight to cut me off to assume what I'm trying to talking about. That's the whole problem. Like you just wait for somebody to stop speaking. It's like stop assuming shit.
I do agree with what you were saying earlier, though, Rick.
You the
when it
one
comes
saying
to all these,
we on the right are not emotional. Well, I just point out on the
No,
other
I didn't
side.
say not emotional. It's impossible to not be emotional, set in better check of our emotions. I'm a libertarian though, but I'm gonna say from what I see, the people on the right are more in control and more in check of their emotions than the liberal, progressives, Democrats, socialists.
Can I say
I
something?
think we need to go back to what we were talking about earlier, because that was something where we can actually find common ground. The whole fake issue, fake people, fake Americans, fake conservatives, fake patriots, fake constitutionalists, just fake people in general, telling you what you want to hear, just so you will check a box next to their name and not being
very
real
good
with
at
them.
like fake outrage.
You know, because that's something that I think, regardless of what side of the aisle you're on, we can all agree on.
There's a lot of fake outrage going on.
Absolutely. The way I look at it is this: I'm not here to tell people what they want to hear. I'm here to tell people what they need to hear.
Yeah, that's a good one. That's what,
for real. We got Facebook, YouTube, but we got Facebook and Twitter to tell us what they want to hear.
Hey, Persian, I know you wanted to say something, man. You had something to add.
Am I talking to Rick?
We can't hear you, bro.
Yeah, you're talking to all of us.
All right. Okay. Let me tell you something, Rick. You said everybody's American. I completely disagree because it doesn't matter where you come from, and you move to the United States, you will not be accepted as an American. Like, I'm a very, very good example for that because I'm Persian, and it doesn't matter how long I live here. They will not look at me as an American because I look like a terrorist. I have an accent. I have caramel skin color, so they will never look at me as an American. So,
can I ask a question?
Wrong with
Can I ask a question real quick?
Yes.
Persian, in your opinion, or like, who is they? Who is they to you?
That's what I was going to ask.
Who in your life
they.
is they?
Oh, everybody. I mean,
In your life, everybody?
I see you as an American, brother. I always have. You came to this country the right way, so why would I see you anything other than an American?
I'm not talking specifically about anybody in this chat. I'm talking about.
No, I mean, in your personal life, who is they? Like, everybody you know is like that hateful against you? It sounds like you need some new friends then.
What?
You need some new friends.
No new friends. No new friends.
Well, if everybody around him or they, I'm trying to figure out who they is.
Yeah.
In Persian's personal life.
Persian, baby.
That's why I call they.
Persian.
So what you trying to say, baby?
Persian, I understand where you're coming from. I do. I understand where you're coming from. But what I will tell you is this: you can't control what other people think. You can't control how other people treat you. You can only control what you think, what you say, and how you treat people.
Right.
Welcome to America, brother. I don't care that you have an accent.
Let me
look.
let me,
I
Hey, you
fought in the
can't
Middle
lump
East.
everybody in the same basket either.
Okay.
I fought in the Middle East, and one of my best friends over there was our translator.
Okay.
That's no shit. Now, he came to America. Okay. And the reason he came to America was to do something better for his family. But the other thing was this: the Taliban were going to kill him and his family because he was working with the Americans. Okay. Now, I've served in Iraq and I served in Afghanistan. And I will tell you this, like I said earlier, and I don't know if you were here when I said this before, there's two types of people in this world: good people and fucking assholes.
Right,
Facts.
right.
You are either the
That's
former
right.
or the latter. And
Right.
regardless of what you sound like, what you look like,
Yep.
where you come from, I don't care about any of that. And that's the thing we need in this country. We've got to get rid of all these
Well,
hangups,
that's the
man.
problem. We don't have that here.
You're never going to have it anywhere.
Everywhere.
You're not going to have that anywhere. I will tell you this. Doesn't matter what country you go to. Doesn't matter what city you go to.
You're
You
always
are
gonna
always
find
going to
hate,
have
brother.
people that dislike other people because of who they are, what they look like, what they sound like, or what they believe. You're never going to get rid of all of it. And to
I
even
already know that.
right. So you know what? Don't worry about those people. Embrace the people that have embraced you, my brother.
Right.
But what I'm trying to say is, it doesn't. A passport or a status is not going to change your citizenship. I'm a dual citizen. Okay, I'm German citizen and Russian citizen. And when I lived in Germany, I could not say I'm German because I don't have blonde hair, I don't have blue eyes, and I don't sound German either. So it doesn't matter where you are. You are from where you are. Now, if you are Afro-American, you're going to stay Afro-American.
No, baby. All
I
that
would
matters.
disagree with that. Not
How
in
you feel
America.
about
America is
yourself.
I'm
everybody.
American.
The status on your passport is not going to change your identity.
But that's what.
No.
But that's what America is everybody. America is every culture, every sexuality, race, creed, code, religion.
Right.
That's what America is. It's
Gotta have
all
an
of us
open mind,
together.
baby.
We're the only one like us.
Well, I have a Middle Eastern last name, and when I traveled abroad, they saw me as an American, most likely. They treated me as an American.
so you actually believe in that myth. You believe in that myth of we all are one and all that. Well, I hate to tell you that, but that's not true. I mean,
No,
if
brother.
you look at of the issues and problems within society, that issue is a myth.
See, the problem, BJ, is a closed mind.
But see,
Yeah.
it's Rex.
I'm sorry, Rex. Go ahead.
Get
No,
open
that's
your
cool.
mind,
But
baby.
see, that was
Shit.
the idea, right? We are the only one like us. That's kind of like I could put an example when people complain about cultural appropriation. That's what American culture is. It's supposed to be all of us sharing our culture. Everybody
Melting pot.
sharing each other's culture. I mean, it sounds like a pipe dream, but that's what it should have been. So that's why
Well,
when it comes to cultural appropriation, that's bullshit.
It wasn't built upon that, though.
The thing is I've talked to a lot of people from overseas, and the one thing I've asked them is this. When you see Americans, do you see a country full of a bunch of different cultures, or do you see American culture? And almost everybody I talk to from abroad says that America has a culture all of its own. There is no mixture of cultures. It's American culture.
And what is American culture then?
A mixture of cultures.
Exactly. Yeah. See, that's well.
But
I guess you
it's
just summed it up for
called the
me.
American. But America has a culture all of its own, and everybody's trying to fight for this or that or the other.
Well, you
when we
can't
need to
say
realize that we're all working in
there's
tandem
a
with each other.
mixtures of cultures.
That's
Because
what
it
America.
is.
That's how I see it. That's just my opinion. This is the way I look at it. It's all of our cultures we're the quote unquote melting pot of the world. I mean,
You gotta be careful of that group think.
But that's the
I'm
problem.
not
It's too much
doing
group. It's too much
thing.
grouping.
I'm
that's
just
not
doing
group
reality.
It's too much. No, I'm saying the problem that we have, honestly, is too much grouping. It's like nobody don't want to find common ground with anybody. This is what I was saying earlier. Nobody don't want to find common ground or anything. Everybody want a group thing. Everybody want a group thing.
I'm not disagreeing with mixed culture. What I'm saying is group thing
Individualism.
in terms of black people saying, well, we're black.
Yeah,
We can't be conservative because we're black.
Right. Hold on, but that's not
the closed-minded crap I'm talking about.
That's close-minded, and honestly, everybody doing it, sis. Everybody. I'm not gonna just say only black folks. Every damn body doing it.
That's
isn't that interesting?
Because my thing is both ends, both of them, both white liberals, both white conservatives, both black liberals, both black conservatives. Everybody doing the same shit and using the same strategy. Just
because you know what pisses me off.
My thing
is
if you're gonna say
Is
you're a
that
true thinker, be a real true thinker. And both of them is, and if rather you want to admit it or not, both of them going against the fucking Constitution. Where
You
the
know what
freedom of
pisses me
speech?
off though?
What happened to
Black
freedom
people
of
getting
speech?
angry at me talking about you like Candace Owens. Fuck you.
Well,
That's
Candace
fucked
Owens
up.
is a fraud,
That's
though.
a fucked up
Ask,
I don't
You
ask,
talking
my
about? Are
issue
you
with
talking about
Candace
Ricky
Owens.
Queen?
I mean,
No, I'm not
Ricky
mentioning
Let me,
names,
Brandon,
baby.
Tatum, all those guys
Hold
are all
on.
can I
frauds,
Hold
elaborate
on,
in
about
my
Candace?
opinion.
baby.
Now I want to elaborate about Candace, and
Ain't
I'm not
nobody
here to
mentioning
bash her.
names.
I'm not here to bash her or Brandon. I'm not here to bash either one of them.
No,
But I
I
will
am.
say
I'm
this:
gonna bash the shit out of them.
hey, Big J, I'm
Oh,
not, and
really?
I'm not here to take any
trigger
sides.
right.
I'm
where's
gonna
that
tell you what
motion
Would
pissed
again?
me
you?
off.
Wait.
Let me tell
Big
you what
Where's
J.
pissed me off
RBR?
for both of them.
Big
This is
J.
what pissed me off for both of them.
I have a question. Why would you bash Candace and not George Floyd? She's not a criminal.
Well, actually, Candace Owens is a criminal because if you go back to 2015, when she created
Lord.
when she created that doxing website called Social
Ain't no such
Autopsy.
thing, baby.
Oh, come on, yo. She did
Ain't no
that by
such thing,
accident.
baby.
She didn't even do that
Let's also
intentionally,
talk
bro.
about when
You
Candace
living in
Owens.
your dream
Hold on,
world,
let's
baby.
talk about when Candace Owens got up on CNN and Fox News talking
Okay,
about
so
the
question.
double N,
Hold
the N
on.
double
This is my,
ACP
and
or a
if
racist
he finished, I
organization
want
and
to
then
tell my
turn
issue.
around. Hold on. Then
Go
turn
ahead.
around and use the same organization. She got on there talking about the NAACP is a racist organization. Okay, fine. You agree with that? Okay, fine. But then turn around and use the same organization to sue
So that's
somebody
the
else when
same as
she was
life
up
and
there
death,
in
stealing,
Connecticut.
cheating, and
Get out of
murdering.
here with that.
Hold on.
She's a
That's the same as
fraud.
murdering, cheating, and
She's a
stealing.
Yeah, you
fraud.
got to
Hold
let the man
on.
finish his
Wait a
thought.
minute.
You asked
Wait
him
a
a
minute.
question,
Damn,
man, and then you're
that's
talking
not
over
why
him
I
again.
Finished
have an issue
already.
with her.
He's already
She's a
finished,
fraud.
baby. He's already
Tree
finished, baby.
Logic is
Hold
right
up.
about her. Tree
Hold
Logic
on.
is right
Now, can I
about
Excuse
tell,
her.
me.
now, can I tell you my issue with Candace? This is my issue with Candace. I'm not saying the stuff that she mentioned is false, because I mean she speak a lot of truth. But this is the issue I have with her. She do too much lumping. Like when she speak on black, because when she speak on black community issues, you can't speak on something you ain't never fucking experienced. How you gonna speak on something that you did not go through
She's
in life?
black.
Hold on, let
She
me finish.
experienced it, sister.
Yes, she does. Yes, she does. And she always lumping that, oh, single black women this, single black women that. My thing is, not every single black woman in the motherfucking hood is hood rat raising their
She
kids
knows
wrong.
that. She knows that.
No, she
Why
don't.
She talks
ain't
about
She
one.
has
y'all
one.
ain't taking
She
her to
has
task
one.
for that?
She
She
has
knows
Why
one.
y'all
that.
ain't
Hold
taking her
up.
to task for
Excuse
that?
me.
She's a race
Hold
baiter.
on.
She
Let me
have lumped a lot.
clarify.
She have, yes, she did, Queen. I'm gonna call it out for what the fuck it is. She has lumped
Oh,
a
God.
lot of
Can you get a
black
word
folks
out at
that
once?
in the goddamn hood. And I don't like it. Because my thing is, before you start speaking on any goddamn thing, talk to the people in that area before you start talking. You never lived that struggle. You don't know what the fuck going on in the hood.
Okay,
You
well,
don't know
hold
how that
on.
works. And
Let
then
me
you
just say
sit up here
this.
and lump at all black women in one basket. That's dead wrong.
That's not what she
Ric
did. Now
Flair!
hold on. Allow me to speak now. Shut
I'm gonna
the
sound like Ric Flair
freaking
in this
heck. Look,
motherfucker.
I never get a chance to speak in this bitch. Hold on.
Can you hear me
Let's
now?
be
Yeah,
fucking real.
let
Yeah.
Queen
Yes,
talk.
we hear
Go ahead,
you.
let
Okay.
Queen talk. But that's
Go
But
ahead,
my
here's the
issue.
Queen.
fucking deal. People that obviously never listened to her will say that. Now, I'm not trying to be funny. What I'm saying is she absolutely clarifies the collective versus individuals.
Big J, shut your ass
Speaking
up,
of the
Big J.
collective, 7% of Black Americans are the criminals. Those are the ones she addresses.
Yeah,
Now,
but every
she
time when
does
somebody sticks a
quantify it. She
microphone in
does
her
break
face,
it down. Now,
every
the other
time when
thing
somebody
is,
speaks,
see,
Hey, let her
sticks a
talk.
so hold
microphone in
on.
her face,
For
she
too
goes
many
directly
years,
to
Big
black people.
J,
That's 100.
wait a minute,
Hold on, let
bastard
Queen talk.
parents, single mothers, and deadbeat fathers allowed our children to
There's
get away
white
with
deadbeat parents
accountability.
too.
And the threat of it all is that we have broken people.
Well, see,
There's
look,
broken
see, the
white
People
people
that
problem is
don't
too.
with
know
that.
how to
With
be
the
men and
problem with
women,
that speak is they're
who
only
don't
addressing.
respect, authority.
They're only people like you, Brandon, are only addressing the black community, and that shit goes on in the white community just as well.
Merit.
Exactly.
Yes, it does.
See, so someone
You want to know
must
how I
come
know?
to bring
Because
it out
I am
into
a
the
product
open.
of that shit.
See,
I see
motherfuckers
it
never
every
let
day.
nobody
That's
tell
why white
people so quick to
people
react and
talking
shit
about.
and
That's why.
shite.
That's
But the
why.
Queen
point
lives in a
is,
whole white neighborhood. Queen got a
That's
quarter on
why
a fucking
though.
Viper. What the hell
That's
that
why
tell
though.
y'all?
shit. You don't
That's
know
why
nothing,
though.
babe.
Queen, let me drive
You
your
don't know
Viper. Queen,
nothing.
you want to
That's
race?
why
Queen,
though. God
Queen, you want to
wanna
race the Viper?
ride? Shoot.
You want
What's
to?
up,
Yeah, come on. Let's
baby?
race the Viper against a
You wanna
Corvette.
ride,
You want to race the
baby?
Corvette?
Shoot.
Come
I
on, let's
mean,
ride,
You
baby.
guys
some
don't
may
mind.
say
I'll
that.
tell
Let's
you why
monkey,
I have an
baby.
Come on,
issue with.
baby.
I mean,
I'll
you
But
come
that's
said
not
pick
the
you
it.
up
You
point.
right
told
now,
me
That's
baby.
not
exactly
After
the
the
that.
point.
show. After
That's
the
not the
show, I'll
point. You're
come
trying
pick
to
you up right now.
filibuster.
What you want to do,
You're
baby?
trying to filibuster, baby.
If
And that
you'll
ain't
give me a
real.
second, I will tell you why I have an issue with
And that
Brandon
ain't
Tatum.
real. Go ahead, sir.
Oh, Brandon
Hey,
Tatum's
Mo,
another
Oh,
one.
don't even
My
get me
issue,
started
hold
on
on. My
Brandon
issue with
Tatum.
Brandon Tatum is this: two issues. One, when he gets on there and he starts
Lord.
speaking and trying to speak facts, he tells a lot of mistruths and he misquotes facts a lot. He
And how would
says
you
things that are
know?
facts that are not fact.
100.
Yeah,
Okay,
See, you
Trailer
got
Hood.
Such
Let me
that.
as,
ask you this question.
such as,
Hold
for
on. Trailer
instance,
Hood. No,
let me
hold
finish,
up, man.
dude.
Y'all
I am
hold
not
up for a
done.
second.
Get
Go
out the
ahead
way,
and finish
Mike.
Trailer Hood. You finish Trailer Hood, and I'm coming after you right behind you. Go ahead.
Thank you.
Come up.
The other problem I have with Brandon Tatum is the fact that I have yet to see him say that a single police officer involved shooting was a bad shoot.
Yes,
He
he
thinks
did.
that every police officer involved shooting
Wait.
is,
I can
is,
show
is
you the
justified.
videos and where
not
he
once.
said it.
Oh, no,
Now,
hold
let's
up,
see
Every
how
Queen.
time I've
he
ever
did it.
seen him, look. The only time a police officer involved shooting is justified, in my opinion, is if somebody is threatening, legitimately putting that officer's life in
And
danger.
that's what it is, baby. Shoot.
Okay, now hold up. Did
Now,
Tom McDonald new song Snowflakes? Was he talking about bullshit on Trailer Hood?
that was real
No.
shit he
I
was
haven't heard
talking.
it.
That was the
I
I
haven't heard
truth.
heard
it.
it. That
Well,
was
go
That
listen
was
to
all
Tom McDonald
facts.
Snowflakes.
Put that
Best
on,
Come on,
king of
Mel.
the
baby.
game forever.
Now, hold on.
Go listen to
My
that
Well, you know,
song.
the
That
question.
shit
truth of
will
the
fuck your
matter is
head
that
up,
there's
Trailer
way
Hood.
My
better rappers out
question
there
for you
talking about
all.
truth than
Who
Tom
won?
McDonald that
Who
aren't getting
won?
But no, but
recognized.
Tom McDonald said some
See,
real shit. Yeah, he's
motherfuckers.
whack. He's not all that.
You
I
know
don't like his
what?
ass.
Who gets
Tom
a
McDonald's true. I
What?
never
He's
get
a
Why?
him.
rapper. I'm not saying he's the best rapper,
now?
but that's all
Yeah, but
facts.
he's saying some real shit that nobody else is saying.
That's
Exactly.
right.
Bullshit. Burden's saying it.
That's
Dax
right.
is saying it.
And
Not like
Fucking
that.
That,
That's
Meezus
just
right.
is saying
realized
it.
is Drake saying it? Is Illuminati? Is fucking Drake saying it? Is
Now,
Lil
sir,
Wayne saying it?
sir,
Is Lil
y'all
Baby
sir,
saying it?
sir,
yo
sir,
with
pipe
the hold
down,
up.
baby. Shoot, share the
With the
flow,
Man,
snowflakes
baby.
Queen, I
video,
come
y'all
pick
What's
you up
do
up,
right now.
realize.
baby?
Queen. No,
Come on
Queen,
with
I'm in
that.
I'm
Louisiana.
just
Come on,
What
saying,
you
you
for
know,
doing,
me,
I know where
for
you
me,
at.
Hold
I'm
on,
Brandon
in
wait,
Crescent
Tatum
wait.
City
always
right now.
sides with the
You know what I
sides
got?
Hold on,
with
with
What,
the
with
hold
police
on.
with the
officers
Let
before he
me
snowflakes
be in a
sides
video,
minute,
y'all
baby.
do
with the fact
realize
You
that
he
know what I
brought up
got
Blair
problems
White
with,
too, right?
y'all? Hold on.
Huh?
Oh, who
Y'all
See,
said
do
that? Go
realize
ahead.
with
Let
the
the man talk.
snowflakes video, he brought up Blair White in a cameo, the trans chick, Blair White. Also
yeah.
Yeah,
with the
yeah.
snowflakes.
Yeah, Blair White.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's a conservative. She's a
now hold
conservative
on.
transgender.
Okay,
Oh yeah.
great. Let
She's
me
my bitch.
ask
I
you
love that
something.
bitch.
I have a
You
question.
love that bitch? You love him?
Oh yeah. Her.
Excuse me.
Oh,
I
I'm saying
have
you
a
love her or
question.
love him.
Her. I mean, she's a
God,
trans woman,
oh
so I
my
mean, I just
God.
give
So
respect to
she
that.
look,
She's a
she
trans
you
woman.
attracted to her, right? You attracted to him?
Oh,
Oh yeah.
come
I mean,
on,
you
Mike.
see my icon, right? You see my
Mike.
icon,
Why
right?
you do
Oh
this,
shit! I mean,
You
that's how you
motherfuckers,
look,
man?
man.
boy.
Ain't
Move
no
the
problem.
conversation on, man.
Yeah,
Now,
hold on,
excuse me.
Queen. Goddamn.
I
Hey,
have a
Big J, go take
question.
your ass back to
I
TRS,
have a
Big J.
question. God damn it. You're
Take
gonna
your ass back to
answer it.
TRS and talk to fucking
My
ABC.
goodness,
See, for
why are
all of
you
y'all who
trying to
got look,
cause
just wait.
arguments?
For all of y'all with problems with Candace and B. Tatum, I have a question. Now, would you rather have millions of B. Tatums and Candace Owens or criminals who are black? Go.
Yeah.
What about the
Oh no,
millions of
that's
white
white people.
people?
It's white folk on this
Answer
Why
channel,
are we
Queen.
only
the
We can't
focusing on
talk
black
about
question.
that,
people?
Queen.
Answer the
That's
question.
Let me.
See, you
only
ain't got
person
no
thought
answer.
is Mo, Hope, and damn you. We can't talk about that. We white folks. We'll be claimed
Excuse
right.
me. Who gets
I mean,
separated?
Tatum is
It's
fake
an
as fuck.
My
open-ended
Though.
question is
question,
when it
baby.
comes to crime, why is it only
Tatum
black
cool
people
as
that
hell.
are
I
ever
fuck with
brought up?
Tatum.
Like white
I
people don't
fuck
get
with
Question is,
Brandon
would you
Tatum,
rather
dog. I fuck with
have
Brandon Tatum.
a lot of
I don't know what the hell they
criminals
talking about. They
or
hate Brandon
stand-up
Tatum so much.
black men and
All right,
women?
come on, Black Glass.
What is your
Well, for one, I mean,
What's your
don't.
answer,
Yeah, bring
baby?
like lies. His like
What's
lies.
your answer,
Come on,
baby?
likewise.
I don't understand why Tatum
See,
introduces
unfortunately, they don't
himself
got
as
no
an officer
answer
when he's not an officer. Like
Queen,
Tatum
because
is
calm
I
not
was
an
down,
right
Queen.
all
We
officer.
can do
along.
this on
He's a
OnlyFans,
police
Queen.
officer in
Damn,
Arizona.
motherfucker. I was
Queen,
quiet
I'll
for
make
30
you talk all
minutes.
day on
I was
OnlyFans. You want to
quiet
go
for
on
30
OnlyFans?
minutes to an hour.
People
Fuck
talking
that.
shit.
Shut your ass up, Willis. Now,
Hey, come on, Queen. We
Thank you,
going on
bro.
answer the
OnlyFans later on
question.
tonight,
Answer
and I'll
the
make Big
question.
give you $200.
Don't need no money. I got
Go
like that,
ahead, Mo.
baby.
What you saying, Mo?
I said thank you for super chat. I'm just starting to see this.
That's right.
I
Now,
agree with
answer
you,
my
Kelly.
question.
What you said is fact.
Answer
I'm
your
tired of hearing
question.
the black community too, like other communities aren't fucked up also. It isn't just the black
Exactly.
community.
It's getting
Thank
old
you.
and played
Thank you.
out.
I'm tired of hearing that shit.
No.
We the
White
only people to
liberalism
do X, Y, and Z. I'm so
don't
tired of
want
the
us to
pro-black
wake
saying
up.
that
Hey,
That's the
Big
dumbass
J,
problem.
you
shit.
don't do
White
that on
folk
pro-black shows, Big J. Why do you don't
scared
do
of
that?
us to
Say that
wake
on
up. That's
pro-black
what it
shows that
is.
you
They're
be on.
scared.
Wait a minute. I thought
They're scared.
TRS was. I thought
Queen,
They want us to
drunk?
stay asleep. That's
pro-black
what it is.
show. I thought TRS was a pro-black show.
You motherfuckers,
nigga.
boy.
Big J, you be on pro-black
Don't
shows,
trust
and you don't never
white
say nothing to
president
them like
say
that.
is
I done
they
heard you
want
on
black
plenty
folks
of
to wake
shows.
up.
I heard you on Grandmaster Troll. I heard you on other shows, and you be all around on YouTube, Big
Grandmaster
J.
Troll is not a pro-black. What you talking about?
You
Yeah.
motherfucker. What you talking about, Willis?
Where's RBR at?
Hey,
Yeah.
I'm telling RBR. I want RBR to come up.
Yeah, RBR. Where RBR at? Yeah, bring
Oh,
RBR
gee,
up.
Lord have mercy.
Look, he
Real Bricks Radio.
Hope Chapman.
Hey, but the thing
Mozilla.
is, what Manchin has done, Joe Manchin has blocked that thing about no voter ID. I didn't know having an ID was racist to vote. I
It
didn't know
sure
that.
ain't.
No,
Some
but
are
it's okay
breaking
to have
up
a
really
vaccine
bad. Some got that
passport.
cancer
Hold on.
mic.
But you can have a
Here
vaccine
we
passport,
go
but not
again.
voter ID.
Here we go
This ain't
again.
This
I
ain't
love
Jim
you,
Crow,
Jay. Thank you.
Big
Sure
J.
Hey,
ain't.
thank you, Caroline, for the super chat.
Oof.
It
Thank
wasn't
you,
about
Yeah,
ID.
I need an
You better
ID
fix
to
your
It
mic.
vote.
wasn't about
You don't need no ID
ID.
to vote. So do I need an
It
ID to buy a
wasn't
pistol?
about
Do I need an
Thank you
ID
for
to
that
buy
super
liquor?
chat,
Do I
baby.
need an
The
ID to
voting
buy
thing was that
cigarettes?
never.
Oh,
See, the
Go ahead, let Mo
McDonald's
talk
Wi-Fi
first.
connection.
misnomer.
I made $100 tonight. I'm good.
Carolina Breeze, yo.
I heard
Thank you,
none of
Carolina
that.
Breeze. Yeah, because
I
like I
heard
need
none
an
of
ID
that. That
to. You
mic
don't
was
need an
jacked
ID to
up the whole
vote.
time you were
The
talking.
Democrats tell you
Yes,
you don't need an ID to
you
vote.
do need an
Wait.
What's
ID to
up,
vote.
BFT?
Yes, you
Yeah.
do need an ID
Mo's
to
a
vote.
cheap
What you
hoe.
talking about?
Fuck you,
Big
BFT.
J, the Democrats don't want you to have an ID for people who don't have an ID. You can go ahead and vote. They're doing that because they want more of the
Wait,
votes.
you
They know more
have you
Republicans in America than it is
have you
Democrats.
read the
You
bill?
understand? This is a
Have
republic.
you
This
read
ain't a
the bill
democracy. Do you
on
understand that?
TV?
This is a republic of the Constitution. This ain't a democracy. I don't know why people keep saying a democracy. This is a republic.
It's a
God
constitution.
damn, y'all
That's
motherfuckers.
right. Tell
Have
him.
you read the bill?
Hey,
Hell
thank
yeah,
Tell him,
this is a
baby. It's a
republic.
republic.
This ain't a democracy.
Another donation.
See, go look
Indivisible.
at what Kamala
One
Harris happened to her
nation
when she went to
under God.
went down to Guatemala. Look at all the people in Guatemala that had signs saying Trump won. We don't want you here. We don't want
What
Kamala
does that
Harris down
have
in
to do with
Guatemala.
the conversation we having? Stop deflecting.
Big J, go suck off her Nancy Pelosi or some goddamn shit, okay?
To
Dude,
deliver us from somewhere.
And
dude,
here we
Baby.
go
hey,
again.
don't be gagged, dude. That's the sickest shit I ever heard, man. You ever find out better? You know.
Big J, calm your ass
being-
down. You know you can't fuck with me, Big J.
Stop being a liftard, Big J.
What's up, LA?
Stop being a liftard, Big J.
But like I said like earlier with Rick and all y'all, at the end of the day, when somebody invades this country, they're not going to look at race. They're going to look at you being American. And if you want to act up with them, they shoot you. Same
That's
thing with the
100.
United Nations with blue helmets. Do y'all know about 21, Agenda 30, and Rex 84,
here we go.
and Jade
Come on,
Helm,
baby.
and all these situations that they're trying to do to y'all?
Conspiracy theory.
Oh man, Jade Helm
No
was so
conspiracy
long
theory.
ago,
This
bro.
is facts. You got
Jade
Rex
Helm.
84.
Because of the
Come on,
Hey,
liberals.
Jade
look.
Helm.
I
You
live.
got
I
Agenda
live in an area
21,
where Jay
Agenda
Hill was supposed
30.
to be at.
You got the
I
Georgia
live in an area where
Guidestones,
Jay
man.
Hill
You
was
got,
supposed to
oh
be
my
at. I ain't seen
I
not
bet you
one.
better bring up
Hey, Mike
Project
Hood,
Bluebeam
let's
too.
bring
What
something
about
new to
Project
the table.
Bluebeam? You like
Big J,
Project
what?
Bluebeam
Big
too?
Let's bring
What up?
something new to the table, Hood.
Like Project Bluebeam? Oh, something
Well,
new
you
to the
got
table.
Blue
Oh, it's
Beam and
Pride
all
Month.
that. I don't want
Let's
to
go
get
into
in
Pride
that.
Month.
And
You
Blue
know
Sean
knows is
Bean,
the
yes,
truth
I
of the
know
matter
about
is like
Von Braun,
the
all
thing.
that, Jack Parsons, and all that. Yeah, But like Trevor said, we gotta get to a new topic. Let's talk about
Yeah.
it.
Like, why do they want vaccine passports but not voter ID?
Nobody cares of hearing you talk
Yeah,
about
voter ID. Yeah, what about voter ID? Is race for you to have an ID to vote? That's what a Democrat
But you
says.
got to have. But you want to have vaccine passports.
That's
yeah. Hypocritical, man. Not being hypocritical. The left. The left is so. I don't vote for none of them. I know they're the same coin. I don't vote for none of them because they're the shadow government. But at the end of the day, if I want to play with y'all, play the game with y'all. So I'll play the game with y'all.
That's not the
point. They bring back segregation.
How can you see? It's one thing for y'all to keep on harping on the ID, but what about changing where all the precincts at and changing the hours of the precincts?
Gerrymandering is a big fucking problem in this country. You are absolutely correct.
What about Biden saying that black people can't be accountants or lawyers?
Liberalism.
Yeah, you can't. And black folks don't know how to use the internet.
This is your brain.
Oh, they don't have lawyers or accountants.
And look at the guy in Atlanta. Look at the guy in Atlanta, Georgia. No, hold on, Big J, shut your ass up real quick. You've been talking enough. You be on YouTube all day.
He said that in his Tulsa speech. In the Tulsa speech.
Yeah, but look at that. Look at the guy from Atlanta that want to defund the police, and he was talking in the speech, and the guy stole his car, his Mercedes Benz, right in front of him.
Oh, that shit was hilarious.
Yep, right in front of him.
Hey Jay, I want to make a point real quick, y'all, if I could. Jay, look, I'm with you. Is gerrymandering right? No, man, it's not right. I agree with you 100%. That's what I'm saying. We can be on different sides of this aisle and still agree on things. It doesn't mean that we have to be hard one way or hard the other. But voter ID, I'm just going to address it just for a second, guys. Voter ID is not a racist thing. It's not. Yep. And to say that voter ID is racist, what we're doing is we're saying that one group of people can't get an ID. And that's just not true.
That's right.
I don't care. Yes. I don't care whether it's.
Yeah.
How do they get bank accounts? How do they get on an airplane?
Yeah, how do you get a job? How do you get a job and all that
thing, guys? You have to have ID.
The black folks are stupid collectively.
You have to have ID to legally drive.
What can I say?
You have to have an ID to get a fucking library card, man.
Shit, I can get a fake ID to buy fucking alcohol. Come on now.
You have to have
ID to buy alcohol.
You have to have ID to buy cigarettes. You have
to
get
a library
to
card.
Get on an airplane.
Library card.
You
got to have ID to buy cold medicine.
To get into a club.
Just to buy cold medicine, you got to have an ID.
That's the Democrats' way of showing y'all.
Everything you had just said.
If I can piggyback off of Rick for 1 second. Time out. If I can piggyback off of Rick for 1 second. The one thing that I seem to see that everybody is. It's like people are confusing this voter ID. They're not saying that you have to go out and get a new ID specifically for voting, which seems to be what everybody seems to think is what they're saying. All they're saying is you need to present a ID, your driver's license, your state ID, some kind of proof that you are who you are to vote.
You're right. There's nothing wrong with there's absolutely. In fact, it should be this way. Here's the thing. Yeah. If I have to have an ID in order to buy a pack of cigarettes, why the hell would you not want somebody to have an ID when they're voting for you?
Bro, they ID you at Walmart now to buy spray paint or super glue for crying out loud.
You know, hey, somebody brought up earlier that we don't live in a democracy in the right. We live in a constitutional representative republic. So what that means is when we vote, we are voting for somebody else to represent our ideals, right? So here's the thing. I want somebody to have an ID when they go to vote. And there's nothing wrong with it. Here's the thing. I am Rick Lewis. Here's my ID proving that I'm Rick Lewis. Can I vote now? Yes? Okay, cool. I voted. End of story. What's
you know what? That's important to secure your vote.
Exactly.
A lot of precincts now have even went to
every time the voting argument or the voting issue comes up, that argument is not, the ID issue. What most people who are talking about the voting issues, not talking about the ID. I believe the ID. I agree with you about the ID issue, but the thing is that's used as a cover of the other issues when people are actually talking about moving precincts around the week before the election.
What are you talking about?
That's not.
He's talking about gerrymandering, but it happens.
Let me
That's a
ask a question
completely
with the
separate
It
issue.
significance of that.
happens. If
The
you're moving
ID, listen,
precincts around,
voting.
and you closing down and you closing certain the precincts early, or you open up too early, or you doing too late, and all that shit. You move around the precincts around. Well, that is what most people who talk about changing election laws are really talking about. But every time when somebody brings it up, we keep hearing, "Oh, voter ID is racist."
Okay, hold on. I just
Because
wanna-
none
I
of the
just
new
wanna make a
laws
point.
say that they're going to make shorter hours or limit voting. None of the new laws say that they're trying to propose.
Well, look,
New
John.
York changed its election laws recently.
Look what Rick Perry did. No, not Rick Perry. I mean, goddamn, the wrong governor. I mean, Greg Abbott did.
Rick Scott.
Each county should have a drop box. You thinking somebody in Harris County, which is Houston, by the way, you think everybody gonna go all the way to one little small ass little box in Harris County to drop off a damn ballot off?
Big J, you do realize that not all states have drop boxes, though. Indiana does it.
True. There you go.
Well, and even
That's
if
that's only for voting
even if
by
you
mail.
do
The
have a
drop
drop box,
boxes.
it doesn't have to be in one spot in the county. For example, you can have
You can mail
the
it
county that I live in has multiple drop boxes throughout the county. But it's the ID argument and the gerrymandering argument are two separate arguments.
Yeah.
The fact of the matter is it has been said, and I'm not just talking about Joe Shit the Ragman saying it. I'm talking about the president of the United States has said that requiring an ID in order to vote is racist, and it's
sure
not.
has.
It's
Well,
not.
drop boxes are
I wouldn't say that it's racist, but I'm going to do this. I'm going to assume first of all that if you're in America and you're taking the effort, you're taking the initiative to vote, then I'm fine with you. Just people that are here in this country, you're taking the initiative to vote because of the fact that you have a lot of people that have licenses that should be voting that just don't vote. Like,
Yeah.
A lot.
So do you think it's all right for someone here illegally or a visitor, like a foreigner coming just visiting on vacation to vote?
Well, I think that
Because how would you know the difference?
I know, but what I'm explaining to you is I think it all balances out because I think you have a lot more people who say they voted but never have voted in their lives. Because
but that's your right. You don't have to vote. It's not forced.
I know.
We just want to make sure those that vote are actual citizens, and they only vote one time.
And that whole thing applies in any other country. We as Americans can't go to another country and show our American ID and vote for another country's election.
I know, but what I'm explaining to you is that let's say last election, you probably had honestly anywhere from 15 to 20, possibly 30% of the people who supported the cause and said that voter fraud was fucked up, which it probably was if it did happen, but they never voted in the first place.
Well, could we also acknowledge that drop boxes are also problematic?
No, hold on. It's because they support a cause. So every Trump supporter.
There was only 150 million people voted last time, and there's over 320 million in the country. So not everybody voted.
Right, what I'm saying, but
a lot of people are complacent. They don't even want to bother with it.
That's what I'm saying. So you have 150 million people that voted, but if you ask the average person, that number is going to inflate to over 200,000. Because people support an actual cause.
You always get people that.
No, you're absolutely right about that. People are going to say, "Hey, I voted," even if they didn't vote.
Yeah.
Because some people are just too lazy to get off their ass and either fill out a ballot or go to the ballot box.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. So
no, I'm with you. 100%.
So with that being said,
the bottom line question.
You're having people that probably shouldn't be voting that are actually voting in absentia for the people who should have been voting. It balances out. The number should have been lower.
I don't know about that one.
Fraud never balances out. Fraud is still fraud.
That's like saying that there's always election fraud and just a little bit's okay.
Exactly.
I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is the people.
That's kind of what you just said, though, without saying that.
It's like putting a little rat poison in a cake. A little bit of rat poison won't hurt you.
Hold on, John. If the people that should have voted would have voted, and the people that had no right to vote didn't vote, it would have averaged probably about the same.
You don't know that. You don't know what
We don't. That's an
agenda
assumption.
is.
That
You
is
don't
That's an
understand what
assumption.
the people that aren't supposed to
Because
be
there's
voting,
no
you don't know
way.
their agenda.
There is no data. There is
I'm not
absolutely no
saying
data that exists.
hold on. I'm not saying that the results wouldn't have been different. I'm not saying the results would have been different, but what I'm saying is body for body, it probably would have been the same.
Nah.
No, here's
Sure,
that's a
because,
huge
sure, because
assumption.
if you had that much voter fraud,
Hold up, listen. Hold up. That is a huge assumption to make. There is no data that exists that supports the statement that, hey, I'm sure it balances each other out. Now, certainly, hey, that's a valid opinion, and that may be the case. However, here's the thing. I'm going to put it in a sports analogy. Let's say we're in the Super Bowl, right? And we allow both teams to cheat because it's going to balance out. That still doesn't make it right. At the end of the day, we want it to be a fair election because here's the thing. For over 240 years, whether you like what we were founded on or whether you don't like what we were founded on, the fact of the matter is that for over 240 years, this country truly has been the beacon of freedom in the world, and what has made that for the most
I'm not going with that, man. Honestly, I'm not
I
going to
mean, there's one thing I like to mention though.
I'm not
with the
going to
drop
go.
Hold on, let me
boxes.
finish
The
making my
thing
point
is,
just
like,
real quick.
Let him finish his thought.
Let me finish making my
Dude,
point.
finish his thought, man.
So I got two things. If America is so bad, why does everybody want to come here?
No, but you missed the point. Not everybody wants to come here.
Okay, I'm okay. I'm sorry. I don't mean
Not everybody
everybody.
wants to come here. And two, you got to keep in mind that like how big the world is, bro. Like America's only 300,000 people. People look for opportunity.
300,000.
But you have
more than 300,000.
Here in dialogue,
300
listening to be argumentative.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm
Because
saying.
the dude spent like 5 minutes trying to finish one thought, and every time he gets almost there, you interrupt him.
Here's my thing. Look, obviously not everybody wants to come here. Okay, I don't mean that in the literal sense. We don't even physically have enough territory and dirt in this country to hold the world's population. But what I am saying is this: if we're so oppressive, why are people pouring over the border?
Mm-hmm.
It
They want that money.
I'm not saying.
It depends on who you're talking about oppressing. It depends on who you're talking about oppressing, because the fact that like you got to understand that like if you want to look at hold on, man, if you want to look at America, okay, we only discuss a few parts of this place, okay. So you'll have people that'll come here from other countries, and you'll say, well, blacks are lazy. Okay, blacks are this and black. You know what? It's not your fucking plight. It's not your fucking place to say. Because just like you're saying that America, many people who want to come here, because their places are fucked up. So in their country, they're dealing with the same shit that blacks are dealing with here. Okay, I don't even call people.
They're coming to America in order to make a better life for themselves. That's what you're saying.
But you know why though? Because they won't go through the fucking shit that they need to do to change their countries to make them better. Because America is no different than any place else. Okay?
And if it's not any different than any place else, why would you leave the place that you're leaving?
You gotta understand, America was created. Other countries evolved.
So you're really trying to hold up. No, hold on. Let me say something. Hold on. Relax.
All governments were
created. This is ridiculous. No, that's pretty ridiculous. That's a ridiculous statement. You're saying America's like everywhere else, my guy. If I go to a Middle Eastern country right now, I'll get my ass tossed off the roof of a building just because I'm bisexual and dressed like a chick.
You're missing the point.
What I'm explaining to you is that everybody, for the most part, has natural resources. Everybody can control their self-determination. They can evolve.
No. We're talking in the context of oppression, I thought.
They can evolve. They have revolution. They can do all that shit. Because you got to keep in mind, America is a creation.
To switch it up.
Where a lot of the countries, like you go back to China, their civilization goes back, 1,000 years? The fuck you talking about?
It was created 1,000 years ago, dude.
You're changing the context now. This was the context of oppression.
I'm not changing anything. What I'm explaining to you is that when you want to say America is so great, America is a construct. And you would say, well, people are bitching about how America is, but why do people want to come here? It depends on who you ask. Because a lot of the people that are coming here, what are they doing? They're bringing their own culture here. They're keeping
I
to
hate to
themselves.
derail you, baby, but
You're not fucking with anybody else unless you're spending money.
Everybody's always brought their own culture here.
Bullshit.
DJ.
You go to the Chinese community, who are they fucking with? They are fucking with Chinese people. You go to the Hispanic
You know
community,
what?
who are they fucking with? They're fucking with Hispanics. They're not fucking with you unless you're spending money.
You want to
That's
know
not
why
true.
You're right. You're right.
Okay? So don't get on that. So don't get on that shit. Why are people coming here? They're coming here to use your resources, get what the fuck you got, but they are not
You want to
fucking
know
with
why
you.
black folks need Candace
Wait,
Owens?
it's like
You wanna know why, Big
this old
J?
adage.
He's acting like
It's
a
like
DJ.
this old adage
DJ.
in the
You
Hispanic
want to know
community.
why you need Candace Owens, baby?
God damn.
So you won't be walking around thinking America's population is 300,000. Easily 300
Get on it. You made me.
300.30 million people.
I have a question. Why in America are African Americans referred to as just fucking blacks? But you bring up you have a Chinese motherfucker, a motherfucker of Asian descent that's been here his entire life.
That's
All of a
not
sudden
true.
he's Asian and he has a culture that relates back to Asia.
True.
Okay, so why are
That's not true.
Europeans referred to as white?
You feel that way. That's not true.
But that's what it
Every
is.
European
Some
is called
black
white.
people
So
believe they're
I don't know.
Moorish.
I don't get that
Some
argument.
black people believe
He's going somewhere.
they're
and
white
y'all-
free men.
They're flying over y'all's head.
Some blacks believe
I
they're
see where he's going at.
That's
I
not
see
true,
where he's
baby.
going
I'm
at.
just
But that
asking
really
you
makes no sense. Like he's trying to
because the young gentleman next to Mo is saying that well, why are people bitching about this and that? But everybody wants to come here. It depends who you ask.
Right. So it goes back. It goes back to that.
Only people
the
bitching is
argument.
black folk.
Hold, Queen Maya.
That's it.
It goes
No,
back,
y'all shut me out,
Back
motherfucker.
to that.
Excuse my
it
French,
goes back
but
to that
that's some
argument.
bullshit.
Hold on. It goes back to that argument
Fuck outta here.
about the border. It goes
Someone
back.
chime in here and there.
Oh shit!
Jesus Christ,
Let
man.
nobody fucking
God,
talk.
come
So
on,
whatever,
Queen
go
Maya.
ahead, baby.
Talking over people.
Shoot. Y'all don't let me talk, so fucking what? Shit.
I mean,
Go
I'll put
ahead.
it like this, man. You know,
Hey, time out. Let's
Complaining
give
and hawking
Queen
the
10
whole
minutes
night.
to speak so she'll stop talking over people.
Here's two very simple questions. Number
Motherfuckers
one.
talk over me all the time, but go ahead.
Okay, so here's two questions. Number one, why is voter ID? Why is having an ID for voting so horrible? That's the first question. The next question is, if people are just coming here to utilize our resources, how come we don't have people storming over the Canadian border?
Because
they are.
Because we have a border.
Dude, people.
No, they are.
If they try to get over the border, they're gonna get shot.
I mean, if I don't know, man. If y'all ever watch Canadian politics, they're talking about immigration up there too. They're talking about all these Chinese and Vietnamese people coming up in the country and stuff. So
trust me. China will be speaking Chinese before America does. And that's a fact. That's a fact because if you go to BC,
I think that's already been the case.
No, if you go to BC, they run it. The BC Asians run BC, bro.
Right.
You have nothing coming.
A wonderful donation, baby. Shoot.
Thank you. You know what I'm saying?
Don't get crazy, baby.
You gotta keep in mind that their population is so small. I consider Canada like Russia. They have so many natural resources, but their population is so small they can't even use them. They should all be rich up there. They have just as many problems in Toronto and those other places that you got in America. Toronto's probably just as bad as Chicago when you talk about gang violence. Tell me I'm wrong.
You are right. You're right. Right.
Okay, so don't tell me this shit about Canada. Don't tell me
the government is also finding people for misgendering people, so I mean their government's pretty fucked up.
No. Plus you have to understand that they're still under Great Britain. In many ways.
Canada?
Yeah, in many ways.
But the point I was going to bring about the add on to what you said was that
what the fuck you talking about? You live in the Philippines. What the fuck you talking about?
The point that I'm
running
trying
your
to
fucking
bring
mouth.
the point I'm trying to bring up is
Big
that
J, go get you a fucking bitch, dog. That's what you need to go fucking get, man.
You better back up us off.
Go buy you a fucking prostitute or some goddamn shit.
Well,
What are you talking about, man? You better back up us off. Back us off
What the
us
fuck you
Filipinos, boy.
talking about,
Right
man? You in the Philippines, man.
So am I, you
That
bitch
don't
ass
make no
nigga.
sense.
What the
you
fuck
know
you
what?
talking
You
about?
know what? You know, Mike Hood,
talking to you like that,
though,
bitch?
man.
See,
Mike
y'all
Hood, you're trying my
miss.
last patience, dude.
Man,
Y'all
Big J,
got
shut your
some
bitch
mama
ass up before I
spirit
send
in
your
you.
ass a package to your motherfucking house. Shut your bitch
Can't
ass
have a
up.
father.
I give you a fucking deal. I give you a fucking pocket
He
pussy.
grew up
You want a
without a
pocket pussy,
Man,
father.
you get on my
motherfucker?
last
I'll
goddamn
send you a
nerves, man.
fucking pocket pussy, bitch.
He
Shut
doesn't
your
know
bitch ass
any
up. You talk
better.
too goddamn much. You've been on YouTube for fucking 10, 15 years, and you run your fucking mouth. Shut the fuck up. Let the other man talk, man. God damn, you talk so fucking much, dog.
How are you gonna say anything
You know what?
about us Filipinos when we have the second highest income in the United States? Okay, on average, we have the
Yeah,
second.
I don't have no problem with Filipinos and all that. I've been over there and fucking down. What's his name? I don't have no problems with that shit, though.
I'm talking about here.
But if you're not here in America, now, so what the fuck are you talking about?
I'm where the fuck I want to be. I'm here right now, but yeah, I go back home too. But when you talk about this and that, Filipinos are running shit over here in California. So I don't know what the fuck you talking
You been
about.
to Thailand? You ever been to Thailand?
I've been
God
over 40.
damn!
What
The
the fuck does that got to do with the
point
conversation?
I'm trying to make earlier. The point I'm trying to make earlier, like this whole idea of why are people coming over the border? Well. Here's the thing, though. I wish people would stop talking about the southern borders. Everybody's coming across the border and they're invading. Yeah, they're invading because you sent.
Because America is the greatest country on earth.
No.
That's
Yeah,
why,
because
Big
you
J.
said Trump got motherfuckers in cages and all that bullshit. It was done with Obama. Shut your ass up.
The point I'm trying to
they
make
settled Bill
is
nice now.
this: you can't complain
Obama
about the
started
southern
that shit.
border when you send the CIA, MI6, and NSA into those Central American countries, fuck up their economies, and that's why they keep coming. That's why you keep having caravans come up here. Every time though, the American government sends agents into Central America, you see all this mass influx of brown people coming
Well,
in.
see, I mean, there's a pretty obvious reason why they don't want voter ID.
We need a wall.
Okay,
So why did you have 90 motherfuckers? Hold up. Why you have 90 motherfuckers in one house in Houston? 90 illegals in one house.
Here's the issue for me, okay? A lot of people are assuming that people are crossing the border, but the majority of people that are in the United States illegally are people who came here on visas and overstayed. And the majority of them are from Asia. They're not from Mexico.
Well, likewise, the ones who don't have they over the border. So it's so simple. How hard is it?
Need to find out who y'all father is.
Well, most of the people coming across the border
Part
are
of
from
America
Mexico.
or not?
To the person who just spoke. The person who just spoke. That's why I look at the southern border issue, quote unquote, as a racist thing, because most people who are illegals are not people who are Hispanic.
Where does racists come from for that though?
The southern border issue only applies.
But you said they're racist. Where did racism come from about illegals coming across the border?
Most
Our people
illegals
so
come from
stupid.
visas. They flew over here. Those are not Hispanics. So
okay, so how's that racist? So you don't
think
people to come
it's just a red herring.
Texas, Big J. So you want to come and fucking rape your bitch ass or some shit like that?
It is. It's racist because of the fact that they won't point out exactly who is coming over. They won't point out.
How can you do that? You can't go down there. No. What the fuck, like lies?
The visas show you those people are not Hispanic.
That's what I'm saying. That's number one. And number two,
It doesn't matter if they're Hispanic or not.
In addition to that, you have to keep in mind that over 35 to 40% of the people that when they say, okay, with the universities, that they're saying that the most educated people are getting discriminated against for African Americans and other people to attend. 40% of those people are illegal people that are not out of this country that are applying for
for scholarships at Harvard, for Yale, for other places. They're getting held back not because they're Asian, but because they're actually legals and they shouldn't be here in the first place.
What do you mean? Some places giving free tuition and in-state tuition to illegals.
But I know, but John. But what I'm saying is that when people say, "Well, like you'll have Candace Owens or you'll have bitch ass fucking Brandon Tatum come in here and say, "Oh well, yeah, they're discriminating against they're discriminating against Asians and putting blacks blacks in here against Asians." But you know what thing he's not saying? He's not saying African American. I mean African Asian. I mean American Asian. Sorry, he's not saying that Asian American. He's saying Asian, period.
Can you say African Mexican?
What's that?
Oh God, dude, this dude gets he be killing the conversation, man.
Yeah, every time, bro. Every time, you're right. Every time.
What are you talking for?
Why the fuck are you talking?
Somebody barked.
Your audio's messing up.
Robot
baby. You barked the funk out, baby.
We can't hear you, bro.
Mike, your audio's digitizing.
It's like how people complain about the Cubans and the Haitians going into Florida. Well, wait a minute. But how many times Haiti been invaded? How many times though Cuba been invaded or suppressed? So I mean, that you don't get mad at the people for moving into this country.
Oh,
when's the last time Cuba or Haiti was invaded?
Well, I mean, historically, Haiti has been invaded about what eight times.
But
historically, every country has been invaded.
How are you comparing? How are you comparing an invasion to a Jimmy Carter open arm policy?
Dre.
I'm going about the historic. Look,
because that wasn't Jimmy Carter let them in. That wasn't an invasion.
That's not the point. Jimmy Carter. You only look at Jimmy Carter and say, "Oh, that's just Jimmy Carter." What about those Cubans that went? They got on boats in 1964. In February of '64, and went into Florida. What about those Haitians in 1970? They got up in boats and went up and got on rafts and went into America.
I have no problem with them
coming. Immigration or an invasion or illegal immigration. Like, is that what you're trying to compare?
The biggest issue with Cuba is the embargoes, trade embargoes. That's what fucks up Cuba.
Right. But
at the same time, you know what? I don't have any problems with the revolutions that they went through with communism and all that other shit. You know why? Because they kept who they were. I mean, at the end of the day,
what do you mean they kept who they were?
They kept who they were because they could easily end up like fucking Puerto Rico.
Hey, John, get on his ass, John.
But people don't like communism, but you have to look at the alternatives. You know what I'm saying? Either you fuck shit up or you bow down. You know what I'm saying? And that's what people don't understand about communism is a part of a revolution. It's part of change.
Fuck no, it ain't.
No, it's a form of government.
No.
It's a form of government.
Yeah, but
it's not a revolution. I know, revolution doesn't always go to communism.
Communism is a form of
1776 didn't go to communism.
But hold on, John.
It's the enemy of freedom.
You have to understand at one point, Russia.
What the fuck you talk about, Lewis?
Hold on, John. At one point, Russia and China were very religious.
That's why y'all Negroes need Candace Owens and Dean Tatum. It's the beat.
Okay, John, you know that, right? That both of those countries at one time were extremely religious countries. Extremely humble people.
Yeah, and communism is what killed God. You know, they don't like competition.
Yeah, but at the same time, the situation.
Look what China's doing with the Uyghurs right now, the concentration camps.
God damn.
Yeah,
but your black ass next.
But at the same time, John, if China didn't go through the revolution, and what they did, what do you think would have happened in China? What do you think? How do you think China was? How do you think China was before the revolution? How do you think Russia was before the revolution? They were peasants.
So likewise, let me ask you a question. Likewise, who's running the caravan right now to come to America?
What's that?
Likewise, did you see what happened to Kamala Harris when they told Kamala Harris they don't want her in Guatemala? Did you see the fucking protesters out there?
Kamala Harris.
That Trump won and all that. Yeah, they don't want Kamala. She looked so fucking nervous.
Oh.
She couldn't even say what the fuck she said off her damn piece of paper that they want her
Poor
to say.
Kamala.
Yeah, but to be honest, it was only 300 people. It was only 300 people.
Well, here's the
But
thing.
you know, at the same time, you're talking to the head people of Guatemala, so you know you gotta say something. Damn right. She said, "Don't come to America" and all this. Like she oh, this is what America voted for.
Yeah, but do you understand what you did with though?
What you say,
if you don't understand, I said, do you understand what you're dealing with though? You said when you deal with like a lot of countries south of the border, essentially you're dealing with life or death. Like they will deal with you on so many different levels. Life means nothing. If they want your ass tapped out, you will get tapped out.
So what does that got to do with America? Why is that a big?
So how is that? How is communism better?
No. You brought Kamala Harris, so I was commenting on that. Now, when we talk about communism and other situations, I was explaining to you that Stalin had to make a decision. Okay, do we stay humble and
how many people did he kill? How many millions of people did Stalin kill? How many millions did Mao kill? In order for the awakening of the new.
John, listen. At the same time, had they not went through what they went through, America, John, listen. Had they not went through what they went through, America and Great Britain would have their fucking thumb on their backs, bro. They'd be fucking nothing. They were peasants. They had to go through. John, I put it like this. John. Okay, but John, here's the thing. Okay,
take your ass.
Okay, but here's the thing, John. Okay, we know that. Okay, we know that the China
motherfuckers on YouTube crying.
John, here's the thing. We know that China is a fucked up country in many ways. We know that they're oppressing people, they're sterilizing people, not just the Uyghurs, but their own people. We know it's still intelligent. We know that they're flooding the entire world with fucking fake products, with fake medicine, all that shit, right? Okay, now we know that. We know they're a problem. We know that they caused COVID. We know they did all this shit, right? Okay. On the same time,
COVID?
Hold on. Let me finish what I'm saying.
Yeah, okay.
On the flip side, on the flip side, we don't know that Saddam Hussein ever had any weapons. We don't know what Gaddafi ever did to anyone outside of his country, right? We invaded and we stomped their motherfucking countries in the fucking ground to where they have to start completely over. Okay? We know for a fact what China's did. I tell you what, go invade China.
Two things.
No,
First of all, we never invaded Libya.
Go invade China.
Was killed by his own people. And secondly, I was in Iraq, and what you didn't hear on the news, but if you would have researched it, they found Al-Samud missiles there. They also found chemical weapons there. Yes, we did find weapons of mass destruction.
Not
to
the extent that was reported.
Well, that's not what you said.
A lot of it was moved to Syria.
Well, whatever
the
case,
thank you for custody of some.
Hold on. Thank you for your service, sir, as they all say. Okay, but we all know that all the shit that you're talking about and I'm talking about combined does not equate to 10% of what the threat that China is to America or in the world. Okay, go invade China.
I see.
Let the man talk. Man, you talk, man.
I see your point now. Here is the point. Here is the point, though. I'm getting. Yeah, because it's mighty hypocritical to invade Iraq, but then North Korea got nukes, and North Korea is more progressive, more oppressive. I mean, more oppressive than Iraq will ever be. So how come though we ain't running down tanks to Pontang and going up into the Yellow Sea?
because they have no natural resources that they have no natural resources that the U.S. can exploit. They had natural resources like oil.
John just told y'all what the fuck.
Now,
But if you
John,
also think about it, though,
hold on, John. Now, though,
how much money y'all got, man? How much y'all got? Man?
Hold on. Now, John, you said something. You said because they don't have the resources that we want.
Yeah.
Well,
the
no,
reason it goes
we
back
meaning
to it goes
any
back
country. China doing the same thing. They're going into Africa right now
well,
and raping the country of natural resources.
John. Have you just read though? Chinese are going to they're going to rebuild the Silk Road, and that Silk Road goes to Afghanistan. After we leave, I'm gonna watch the Chinese invade Afghanistan. That's coming. That's coming.
They already bought
Invade
Africa.
Afghanistan.
They already bought Africa. But more to your point, though, what about
I'm laughing at that
maybe
shit.
you don't attack?
Why are we changing the subject? Wait, hold on. Why are we changing the subject?
The problem that I had with Afghanistan is they didn't
you
burn
guys are
all the
supposed to be
poppy
invading
fields.
China now.
Hey, likewise,
if you
you make what $60,000 a year. Likewise, you make $60,000 a year. Likewise,
60.
If you want to think about in one,
I make over $500,000 a year. Do you know that?
Who cares?
60K.
You know I have about almost.
Shut up, Hood. You're gone.
No one gives a shit.
60,000. I make about 60,000. I make 60,000 in about. It depends how hard I want to work. That's why you guys didn't see me. I'm on money, okay? But I want you guys to go invade China.
Well, there's one reason why we don't do that. I mean, you got
the other guy he's talking about.
Back to
Get your broke ass.
Nobody understood why Latin American countries or why Cuba itself become communist. A lot of people are looking at it from the ideological standpoint of what communism is, but not why people went to communism in the first place. The reason why people went to communism in those areas is because of the corruption within that society, and communism was the only option.
The only person getting talking is fucking likewise.
No. He's kind of right, actually, about the corruption leading to communism. Because it's a matter of control. It's a matter of control. And communism.
People get enslaved and they're falling for the corruption.
I don't even get money though.
I think it's like
Latin American
what happened in Vietnam. Why you think though Ho Chi Minh went communist? Why? Because when he went to France in 1919, the Western powers told him to go fuck himself. We're giving Vietnam back to the French. So when Lord George and Woodrow Wilson told him, well, this is a white man's world, and that's what they said. That's what they said at the Paris Peace Conference. Well, guess who was the only person that gave Ho Chi Minh clout? The communists. So that's how Vietnam became communist. So if people don't want communism to take place, you got to root out the corruption and all this systemic problems out of the what y'all.
Okay, so how do we get rid of the corruption? If we're gonna put it in context of the corruption in America, how do we get rid of the corruption?
Corruption tomorrow.
Treat people right.
You will pay your bills.
Right there. Treat people fair and justly.
No,
that's the first step.
Gotta put these stupid Negroes
how do we get the corrupt politicians out of office?
Come on, let's try and invite.
Term limits would be a good start. Term limits would be a good start.
Thank you. Term limits.
And then having free, fair elections.
Stop hopping on panels with an Obama phone, baby.
Having the cops actually arrest
you working the funk out, baby.
Yeah, what you
about to say? Like I said, many countries I've been to, man, I look at it and I'm like, you know what? If you guys have the resources,
why
you got the
why did
manpower,
they say that? It
you guys
just
are not on the
explained
same
the whole.
page. I'd love, you know what? You know where I'd love to see communism at? I'd love to see communism in Africa. Many countries.
Y'all love communism, yo. Y'all sit there talking
No,
about
it might be because I mean China
you're
bought
fucking
Africa.
broke, though. You're broke.
We just explaining why communism spreads. It's not
Big
that
J, you
love
know the
communism.
white man, Big
It's
J.
not just corruption.
We know how it spreads.
It's not just corruption, though.
When you have a system that is not supporting the people on the bottom end, they're going to go to a place of desperation, and that desperation is communism.
What doesn't
Nobody can say they got about $1
communism?
million on them. Nobody can say they have $1 million on them. Nobody can say that.
Well, see,
Nobody can say
doesn't
what?
socialism come
Nobody.
before communism?
Nobody can say they have what?
$1 million. You
Doesn't
got $1 million on
socialism-
you?
God damn, this idiot!
I have over $1 million just in fucking real estate.
Your distribution and stuff like that and all that?
No,
What does that
just
have
real
to do
estate.
with the discussion?
Well, you got cash on you right now.
What the fuck does that have to do with the discussion?
Cash, yeah, I'm pretty close.
Man, Trailer, I'll buy you a fucking car. I'll give you $500 for your damn car. So,
Dude, I was just
like
shut the
bragging
fuck
about
up and
money.
say
I don't
what?
understand this.
But you have to understand though. Like I live in California, so that amount doesn't mean very
ain't
much.
nothing wrong bragging about money. It's how much you put your mind into getting money, though. Y'all talking about some shit
You know
fucking
how to
100
fucking
years
just
ago
fucking
about some shit that's going
a
on.
perfectly healthy conversation and turn it into something totally different.
Hey,
with
Trailer
nonsense.
Hood, get your fucking damn police car that you
Shut
got
the
that
fuck
you
up,
fucking
dude.
fixing,
You don't
okay?
mean shit to me. You
Get
ain't
your
nothing
police
special. Why
car.
you acting like
Go
you some
ahead and
special
fix your
fucking white dude
police
with a
car,
black
and I'll
badge?
give you
Quit acting
$800
like
for
you
your
a brother,
police
dude.
car.
You ain't a fucking dumbass cracker from the fucking trailer park just like me. Start
I
acting
know
like
trailer
it.
park, motherfucker. But I got 5 bedrooms. What the fuck you got? You got 1 bedroom,
Oh
motherfucker.
Yeah,
my.
5 bedrooms and
Wow,
nothing
it
in
really
any of them.
dissolved
We've
into
all
like
that.
seen
that,
the inside of your
Intimate.
double
What
wide,
the fuck
bro.
you got, dog?
Oh
You
my
ain't got
God,
shit,
you
dog,
really
to go
can't
with
make
it,
it
dog.
that
Gentlemen.
small.
Shut
You
the
ain't
fuck
got
up.
shit, dog.
Be
Don't
nice,
Motherfuckers
be
bitching
so
about
please.
talking
small.
about history, but ain't making no money. That's the
Yeah,
thing
both got
about
little
it. Y'all
dicks.
motherfuckers need to be talking about making money. About what? How can you a person that ain't got money how to make money? I guess a broke motherfucker can't tell a rich
What
motherfucker
you
a
gonna
person
turn
how
off
to
the
make
car
money.
for?
It's not always
How does
about
the
making money.
conversation
It's
go
about
this way?
finding
How
peace
does
of
the
mind,
debate
bro.
go this way? Between two dudes dick measuring on the
Honestly,
mic. Where the
How
fuck did we
come?
get here?
Because y'all are doing off y'all egos and thinking about what y'all talking about. Y'all ain't saying shit because tomorrow what y'all talking about is gonna be irrelevant tomorrow. You
Yes,
understand
it
what I'm saying?
is,
Okay,
baby.
your money is
Shoot.
irrelevant to me right now.
My money is irrelevant to
Mike Wood has
you,
all the
but my
fucking
money is
answers, man.
Yes,
So
yes,
shut
it
the
is,
irrelevant
fuck
to
up.
Oh,
baby.
people
now you
who
about to give me a
invest in
stack and say you
things,
about to
though.
give me a stack, then
Your
your money
money is
is
nothing.
relevant.
Go work your 9 to 5, motherfucker.
I got my
I
I'm
sleep and
going.
make
I'm doing
money,
my thing.
dog.
I
I
don't give a
love
fuck
my
about your
9 to
money. That's
5.
I
your
sleep
money.
and
Shit.
make money.
The
What the fuck
fuck?
you talking about?
What the fuck you
Go
bragging
live
about
I
your
your money
life.
for?
love that
Like,
job of
Them broke
mine.
motherfucker talking about history of history.
stupid.
It's already been done with
Well,
and it's
you
done.
can
It's
forget about your cash
2021.
if you got
That
communism.
job of mine.
Yeah, if you
You're
got
The
communism,
most
your
important
ass be a
you
thing right
got
now
communist.
fucking
is
triggered.
Lord have
So
mercy.
Triggered
y'all
little bitch.
motherfuckers dig this here.
the most
Y'all ain't
important thing
saying
right now though is the
shite.
Motherfucker,
battle
what
is
y'all
happening.
talking about, dog? Y'all ain't
Y'all
even got
motherfuckers
shit.
dig this right here,
Y'all
dog.
fucking broke as
Shoot. What
fuck.
up,
Y'all ain't
dog?
got shit.
But yeah, but
Bullshit,
anyway,
y'all. You want to feel good.
guy
What
next to
up,
Mo,
Rick?
what's your name, man?
Shoot. What up, Shorty?
Guy next to Mo, what's your name, man?
That's Rick. He's
Rick,
actually a decent
Rick,
human being.
Yeah, sorry, my
Okay,
microphone was
man.
on. Yeah, my microphone was
Okay,
on
yeah,
mute.
yeah.
Sorry, what's up?
No, man. Yeah. Anyway, nice to meet you, man. But
Y'all
yeah,
want to talk from shit.
If you want it, we
yeah.
got it. So what you need?
Yeah.
You got ass, we got cash, we
My
got
point of
keys.
view.
I
Shit,
know how
nigga
to
Yeah, my
talk
living
to
in
point.
a
people.
G.
Y'all don't know how to talk to nobody. Listen, I can listen how y'all talk now. Y'all don't know how to talk to nobody. Y'all don't have to do no
Okay.
deals.
Anyway,
Y'all can't do any fucking deals how the way
Wow.
y'all talk right now.
Anyway, Rick, I was saying,
go work for the white man. Go work for the white man. Make your $12 an hour. Go work for the white man.
That ego feeling
anyway,
real good. Huh?
anyway, I was saying, Rick, is that a lot of
All right, y'all. I'm gonna cut the stream off. I'm done.
Anyway, yeah,
I'm done. I'm done.
That's
I'm
right.
done.
Y'all did
I
this here.
can't stand. I
I'm
can't
about
even
to
have
hop
a
off of
fucking
this
conversation.
bitch.
Shut your ass up. I ain't gonna let you
Shut the
talk.
fuck up,
Shut
nigga.
your ass up.
No,
Fucking
what you
dog.
need